Yo, is it streaming? Yo, I think it's streaming. Oh my god. Um, so I guess it's like actually streaming and not like just like testing or like giving me like a preview and then giving me a button to stream. No, I think it's like actually streaming like for real, for real, for real. Well, anyways, that's all good. So let's put on some music. Hold on, I have that somewhere. So it's gonna be the same royalty-free song that I found on the internet. Gonna loop that like over and over again throughout the whole stream. I'm probably not gonna get any viewers because that's loud because it's Clash Royale. You know, my viewers obviously watch me for my beautiful math content. But the problem is that recently I have kind of had this like Clash Royale phase. I've kind of always had it in the sense that like, you know, I've been playing it since I was a little kid. I even have the badge that says I've been playing for 9 years. So I'm gonna be playing some Clash Royale. I guess I don't know, like, yeah. No, but a part of the fun of live streaming is obviously like yapping to 0 viewers is like there's gonna be like a VOD of it, and then I can have that up on my channel, and then some people maybe they want to watch like a long video of me playing Clash Royale. Well, if that interests them, then this stream VOD is gonna be great. So yeah, but hopefully you never know. Like maybe we get some viewers. Ooh, that would be spicy. That would be spicy. So if that happens, then wow, I don't know what I would do. I would probably scream and shout. But anyways, we have this deck. It has the Hero Musketeer, and it can spawn turrets, and it's really overpowered. And it's like, look at this deck. Like, it's stupid. Like, it shouldn't work. But honestly, it works a little more than it should, just because the Hero Musketeer is a little broken, maybe just a little bit, just a tad. But anyways, okay, so YouTube is warning me about some bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. Wait, can I change that in like OBS settings? Like, what is this? What is this like thing? So stream. Yeah, well, I will probably have to end the stream to change that type of stuff, right? Let's see. So 6800 is like what it recommends. So I think I changed that now, but I don't know if I would have to like restart the stream with that change now. Not necessarily. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's probably not that deep. Anyways, so I'm gonna be hopping into a match here. So yeah, it's pretty simple, right? I mean, I should put the music on. Put the music on as well. Yeah. Okay. So we have the music on as well, and yeah. So this is like really epic music. So it's gonna be super epic. We have spirits. We have cards. So the spirits are good for chip. They're good for defense. They're good for everything. You know, spirits, they really make or break your game, with emphasis on the make, because spirits are good. Spirits will do pretty much anything for you. So I played the turret to distract the Goblin Giant there. That seemed to have worked pretty well. He played Vines. I'm honestly not too sure about that play, but I played a little spirit in front to defend them, and honestly, I think that was a pretty good play. So I'm going to try to distract these with skeletons. One of those minions is not going to get distracted, which actually gives him probably more chip damage than I should have given him. But anyways, it's not that big of a deal because I just played an Ice Spirit into a P.E.K.K.A. That's wonderful. Okay, so so I am so much, I'm up so much in damage that I think it's gonna be fine. And I played a turret in a very nice defensive position, so he's not really gonna be able to push, attack me with anything right now with that turret there. But the turret is actually already dead, so it has a very short lifespan. That one. Let's see. So let's use a berserker to kill that. I don't know if this is. Okay, so I don't know how to honestly, I don't know how to do it. I should not have logged. I don't know why I logged. So I don't know how to take care of the fisherman, and we're already even in damage. That's kind of not nice because I started off so well. But he's gonna defend that knight with a P.E.K.K.A, which is an interesting choice. So that means we have a little P.E.K.K.A push to defend. So let's go in for a bit of a counter push, just making sure that he can't properly support that P.E.K.K.A. Of course, he kind of does, but you know, is it gonna be enough? And let's see. Oh no! Those Evo skeletons are, yeah, they're just dead. And let's see. So I log. And honestly, those minions got, like, way too much damage. So I'm probably going to be losing this first game, actually. But it's alright, because, like, we're going to be playing for a while, probably. So we can... Oh, shoot. So we can win some and lose some, and it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. So, yeah, we can win, we can lose. What's one little loss every once in a while. I think the game is pretty much like designed in such a way that you lose like pretty much 50% of your games, which is fair. So this is gonna be one of those games that we lose, I guess. But yeah, it's okay. I really don't know like how to play around the fisherman. Let's go in with an offensive turret. And that actually worked very well. I got a lot of damage there. So let's see if we can kill this P.E.K.K.A. And go in. I feel like he's kind of weak to my like attacks, honestly. So, oh, look at that. Look at those bats going. He's going for a turret. And that's actually a W. Oh my god. Like I thought for sure like we were gonna be cooked. But actually like we were not cooked. We were cooking. That's the difference. Some people are cooked, others just cook, you know. God, I'm so hippie and trendy with the kids, you know, like, you know, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's hop into another match over here, and we have the Berserky in the back, some spirits to maybe try to get some damage. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I always lose to Furnace. Like, I don't like Furnace. I don't like Furnace at all. Well, okay, and Firecracker, that's so horrible. Okay, so let's try to keep good track of his turret counters, because remember that the turret is pretty much our win condition. Wait. Hold on. I just realized, like, what is my stream title? My stream title is probably like a math study stream. Oh no, this is not a math study stream. Oh my god. No. This is not. If anybody comes here for math, that's wrong. Let's do like Clash Royale. Yeah. Okay. Up. Okay. So I tried to change the stream title, and that's why I fumbled. That's totally why I fumbled, guys. Well, I'm not gonna lie, like this matchup was like not my favorite matchup anyways, so this is gonna be a Sparky shot. Okay. I'm just gonna throw this game because honestly I don't like this matchup. And I'm gonna change the name of the stream. So it's gonna be Musketeer Turret Spam Feet Musketeer. What do I call this? Musketeer Turret Spam Clash Royale Furry lol. Okay. Yay, streaming Clash Royale. Okay. So now I've changed. Okay, so I've changed the title of the stream, so hopefully, and the person still hasn't 3-crowned me. Like, what is this? This is so crazy. Like, why doesn't this person just go in with all that he's got and just end my suffering, you know? Just end the match already. Okay. So he's gonna be going in with that pretty nasty push, and he's gonna end me. But yeah, so now I have the title correct this time, so you know, yeah. It's in the education category. That's also very wrong. Let's fix that real quick. So it's not gonna be an educational video. This one, it's gonna be let's see, gaming. Yeah, that's right, gaming. Is it really gaming, or is it more like something else? People in blogs. No, it's gaming. We're gaming, right? Like, you can tell, like, I'm taking this very, very seriously. We're gaming super hard right now. So, yeah, let's game. Let's hop into another game. Yeah, let's see how that goes. So, we're going to be up against Asuna here. So, Asuna from Exeter. Yep. Let's see. So we're gonna log. I don't remember if that counters it. That counters it, so that's good. I'm gonna go in with an Ice Spirit to get Chip, but I don't get Chip, obviously, because that would be too kind. That would be too kind of this opponent. Gonna go in with an E Spirit. Let's see if that works. It negates a lot of the damage, but honestly, I'm not sure if I'm entirely happy with that. I'm gonna go in with a Berserker to tank and maybe a turret. Nope, no turret because, yeah. So they were scared. They were scared. They did not know what to do. I'm actually not gonna log this one just because one of them was damaged. But I will maybe log this. Right? Didn't hit the knight, but that's okay. I think I'll defend this with Berserky and Skeletons and this and defend these with like Spirits, and that's pretty much fine. So going in with Evo Bats, I don't know why, but I mean, maybe it gets rid of the Rascal Boy. Maybe that's good. I don't know. I'm gonna have to log this, otherwise we're gonna be in some trouble, but we actually clutch our way out of that one. It's kind of crazy how we do that, but we do. And this is gonna be a tough timing operation, but we manage, and that's horrible. God, goodness. Yeah. Okay, so that's a lot of damage. Skeleton Barrel, OP, but let's go opposite lane with the Berserker. Try to distract them while the real push happens on the left. I mean, nothing happens on the left. Some stuff actually goes down on the right. That is pretty impressive, I will say. But yes, I hate the Skeleton Barrel. I feel like, yeah, it's gonna be tough to come back from this, but I'm gonna go in with a Musketeer on the right and maybe go in for a turret. Actually, nope, no turret because there's a bomb tower. Almost went in for a turret, but that would have been a mistake. I want to make mistakes. Okay, so there's I'm gonna log that, right? So he's basically running log bait, and I'm struggling to get through. I'm not gonna lie, kind of struggling, but I'm gonna go in with a knight and a Musketeer just because I'm feeling a bit feisty and not really gonna be getting through. I feel like split lane pressure is kind of my only chance. I'm gonna multiply my skeletons. Gonna suffer some damage on the right. Actually, never mind. Gonna suffer some more skeleton barrel damage because I guess I just don't care anymore. I just, I just take it. I take it like a good boy. Okay. My God. My God. Oh my God. You know what? I'm just gonna give up. Like, have it. You can have it, buddy. Like, you can have the victory. You can have the victory. I don't care. I don't care. Honestly, don't care. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. That's the way it goes. Let's hop into another match and see if we can pick up a W. Yeah. All right. So yeah. Looking for a W. Okay, so that's a fire spirit. But that's not a problem, right? Split some bats in the back, obviously. E-Spirit, a Berserker, Musketeer, Burger King, Foot Lettuce. I'm really funny. These are not outdated jokes at all. Okay. Go with a knight in front. I'm gonna need like a water bottle if I keep yapping this hard. Okay, so that was a horrible ice spirit, so I feel bad and I feel ashamed of myself, and yeah, this is not gonna go down well. This is not gonna go down well, I'll tell you that much. And that Evo Giant is obviously gonna... Okay. I mean, not Evo Giant. I mean, Mega Knight jumped on my Musketeer, but it actually turned out reasonably okay. He's getting so much damage. I don't know. I think this is gonna be a GG, guys. Like, I'm not really... I just don't like the furnace, you know. It's not fun. It's not cool. It's not cool, man. Okay, so he played a weird Tesla, so that means I can try to go offensive on the other lane. Hopefully that's gonna work. That actually works beautifully, and we get a lot of damage. Pretty much the whole tower, actually. So that's not bad. That's actually not bad. But I will say that I'm a bit nervous about this Mega Knight, because anything is possible whenever there's a Mega Knight on the arena. Let's see if we can multiply some skeletons. He has a snowball, and that actually is very, very good at stopping me. But if I can just defend everything that he has, then I'm gonna be alright. And honestly, I'm not gonna go in pressuring the other lane, because I feel like I can defend. He even played a Tesla, anticipating something, or to defend the knight. I don't know. But like, honestly, like, I don't fear his push. I don't fear his push. He has a control deck. It's not like he has some sort of elixir golem, horrible sort of beatdown deck. So honestly, like, I'm just kind of chilling. Just defending all this stuff. Like, it's not that deep. And yeah, do I play knight on the left or on the right? On the right, obviously. And we defend successfully. Yay! That is beautiful. That is quite beautiful. We're gonna be hopping into another match in just a second. Yeah. Searching for opponents. Yay, Diego. Good luck, Diego. We're gonna be having a 1v1, and we're gonna see who the real winner of this clash match is going to be. I'm gonna... Yeah, okay, well, I tried. Guys, I tried to use the turret. I failed, but at least I tried, okay? Don't bully me for that one, because I tried, okay? Tried my best. Okay, so that witch is gonna lock onto that knight, so that means I can play bats and hopefully not die. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Okay, that's a P.E.K.K.A. right there. Gonna play some skeletons to try to counter it. And he does the ability which gets wasted, so that's good. I'm actually gonna play a berserker in the other lane, because honestly, I kind of messed up, because usually you want the spirit to go in front. Got some damage, that's okay. Actually, should have played that musketeer on the right, so that's kind of messed up. But whatever. Oh, I didn't see that hog. I literally, like, my fat hand, my palm, was like covering up that part of the screen, so I didn't see that hog. So that is very bad. That is very bad. I actually should have defended that musketeer, and now I need to play a log. This is just cringe. Dude, I'm gonna lose again. I'm gonna lose. And defend that with the berserky. With the berserky. And yeah. Musketeer. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm not gonna be winning this match. So honestly, guys, I'm probably gonna give up pretty soon, because there's kind of no way. Kind of no way, right? Unless somebody fumbles. But I get those Evo skeletons. I'm gonna go in with the musketeer on the right. That is perfect. He might have fumbled. Guys. And the turret gets put down, and that's gonna be a lot of damage. So honestly, I messed up. Okay, listen, buddy, listen. It's a close one. Like, it's honestly kind of anyone's game at this point. However, I will say that I don't have any heavy spells, and well, neither does he, but he has the slight damage advantage. I'm gonna log because I feel like it might become like a spell cycle type of game over here. I'm gonna log because I cannot afford like a single hit. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna play a knight, and let's see if we can pull this off. He also realizes that you need to start spell cycling, but let's see. Okay, I guess I log that. That's GG. The hog didn't get a hit. I don't know how that's even possible. Like, that wasn't supposed to be possible. But honestly, it's GG because the skeleton got hits. And yeah. Okay, well, it was a close one. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I guess my opponent played pretty well as well. So that was a good game. So let's hop into another match, and hopefully pick up a W. That would be wonderful. That would be so cool. Okay, so we're up against, I can't pronounce that. And we're going with some berserkers and bats, berserky bats. Have I already told you guys that I don't like versing off against Furnace? I mean, I have, and for some reason, it's happening again. You know, they reworked the Furnace to be less annoying, but like, I feel like it's even worse. It's even worse than what it was before, honestly. Because at least before, like, well, I don't know. I mean, before you could just defend it by like putting in like a knight that soaks up all the fire spirits, but now like you know, it's like you actually have to defend it, and it actually forms pushes. It's like, oh my god, I don't have Evo skeleton. What the heck do I do? In this case, guys? What would you do if you were me right now? Like, what would you do? I mean, I get damage, but does that make me feel much better? I'm not sure, guys. I'm gonna go in with the turret, and that might work, maybe. I'm going with an electro spirit, and it dies, and that, please don't die, okay, that's good, guys. I'm taking that. Oh, even my opponent is like waving the white flag, kind of like friends. But the problem is that he's actually still playing Valkyrie for some reason. So he's not actually giving up. He's just like figuratively giving up, which is like the more annoying type of giving up. This is kind of fucked. This is kind of cooked right now. But we're gonna try to defend this. Actually, I should have like done a lot of things differently. I'm not gonna lie. I should not have played Musketeer, or at least not like this. I should have played it maybe offensively, not defensively. But we are gonna see if the turret can still carry us the victory here. Probably not, actually. Yeah. Well, I tried. Yeah, I misplayed. I'm not gonna lie. I misplayed pretty bad. Because I should have pressured the other lane, but I didn't, so that's kind of bad. Yeah, good game. god. Yeah, my opponent is just so upset that they won. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Yeah, I would say that like my deck is pretty skill based, and kind of the problem is that I just don't have the skill to play it, so you know, kind of a problem, but we're gonna get better as time goes on, hopefully. So we're just gonna keep practicing, keep clashing on, and eventually maybe we're gonna be heroes ourselves, kind of like the hero musketeer, kind of like her. Yeah. Yeah, does it feel weird when I go quiet? I don't know, it's just like, it's a lot of yapping to do for 0 viewers, you know what I mean? Like, maybe someone out there's gonna watch the VOD, but like, I don't know, dude, like, oh my god, it is hard work to keep yapping. It really is. It's just, it's a lot of work. But we are doing okay. Let's see if this can turn into something. He has played his Valkyrie. I'm gonna play the bats here to distract the Inferno. He's gonna play something small. Oh, that's a misplay because now the Terra is gonna lock on. And that's more damage than he'll ever deal throughout the whole game. So, kinda GG, I would say. Alright, cool. I don't know why I let that princess connect and get 2 shots, but I guess we like charity. Yeah. That spirit was kind of not necessary, actually. Alright, let's just defend. Like, let's win this in overtime. Even though he's playing bait. So I know he has his Valkyrie and Inferno Tower. Those are like the 2 counters, and he's probably saving up his Inferno Tower because he learned from his mistakes that he can't. Yeah, there's the Valkyrie. But here's the thing: like my cycle is really fast. However, the problem is that his cycle is also what the heck? His cycle is also really fast. So yeah. So he's already back to the Valkyrie. So I'm not gonna turret. He actually doesn't Valkyrie for no, he does. Okay. What? Dude, that's so much damage. No. No. Oh my god, I'm misplaying so hard, low-key. That's a deep barrel. See, you can't fool me. You can't fool me. Okay, so by the way, like, don't play skeletons against princess. It never works. Like, I just learned that this game. You can't do it because the skeletons push the princess and everything dies. Oh, it's another deep barrel. Are you crazy? Like, what? You played a deep barrel. It failed. Then you played another deep barrel, and it failed again. Are you gonna play a 3rd deep barrel, or like what? Like I don't get the memo here. Yeah. All right. Like you can just look at the barrel and like be able to tell whether it's a deep barrel or not. Like, of course, like sometimes I might like miss it, you know, but it not very often, dude. Like not very often, honestly. And I just noticed that there's 1 viewer. Let's go. Yo, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. Yo, welcome to the stream. That's insane. I can't believe it. And now I have so much pressure to actually, like, not lose this. And I'm taking princess shots. I should start predicting the princess to, like, not take so many shots. Like, keep having, like, spirits or something in the middle of the arena. That's not deep. It's not deep, so that's fine. Well, I don't know why I played Evo Skeletons. Don't judge me, okay? Now I have, like, performance anxiety. Anyways, I think we're gonna be winning this, so I'm not gonna log that, even though I really wish I could. I'm gonna log this instead. Oh, it's a... Oh my god, I freaking yapped that the deep barrels never get to me, but that time they got me. They actually got me with the deep barrel. And they have that. That's crazy. That's crazy. No. That's not happening, dude. That's not happening. You wish. You wish, dude. You wish, buddy. You really wish. You wish you'd win. But, of course not. Yeah. Okay. So, that was a W. So, yay. Also, we got a let's go in the chat. Yo. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. This is so epic. So epic. I'm gonna hit a yo in the chat. All right. Cool. Anyways, time for another match. Opponent is saying good luck. That is wonderful. Love to see it. Love to see it. The good sportsmanship. Let's hit him back with the good sportsmanship back. Good luck. Thanks. We are just so well-mannered on this stream today. Up against Cartel with X's on the side. So, okay. I don't know what they're doing, but low-key, let's go in. Low-key, this has to work. This has to work, right? There's no way. There's no way they're gonna be able to... Exactly. I'm not gonna laugh because we have good manners here on this stream. I'm gonna... Dude, I have, like, nothing that would be good mannered, so I'm just gonna say... There's not, like, a sorry emote, but that would also be toxic. There's no proper emote for that one. That's unfortunate for my opponent, Cartel, over there. But he hasn't given up, which is very admirable, because I would usually give up in those types of situations. I don't know why he rocketed and tornadoed. Like, that was so much elixir. Like, did you think that was gonna work? Honestly, that was... Okay, well, now I'm fumbling, right? Because I'm giving him free XE damage. So much XE damage. But it's okay, because, like, there's kind of no way that he's gonna get my tower in 90 seconds unless I fumble, like, really hard. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty optimistic here. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not really worried at all. I'm soaking with confidence. So much confidence. I also have my Evo skeletons, so that's gonna save my butt if there's a dire situation. Or not, because honestly, he has Xe, and I feel like more often than not, like every time I play Evo skeletons, they just die to something, just some random stuff. They just die. Like, you can't actually make that stuff stay alive for some reason. But that was a good defense against the hog, taking 0 hog hits. Wonderful as always. Gonna place a horrible knight that kills my musketeer. That's wonderful. That's just peak gameplay. Just the type of gameplay that we love to see on this channel. Okay, so this is actually... Is this gonna, like, be a GG because I die? Okay, no, that's gonna get, like, 1 hit, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. He's not gonna get the tower. He's not gonna... I'm gonna play knight, too. And he actually got, like, very close. Oh? No? No? Okay, what am I saying? Okay, no. Spare it. No, there's no way. There's actually no way. There's no way. He has the rocket. He has the rocket. Oh my god. No, dude. Going with the turret. He has a freaking Valkyrie too. Dude, there's no way. But going. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Dude, I thought I was gonna lose that one. For sure, I thought I was gonna lose that one. Because, oh my god, that always happens to me where they get the tower somehow and then I choke. But luckily, they had to spend 6 elixir and I was able to punish and they weren't able to defend. That's crazy. But that was almost a comeback from my opponent there. So I gotta give them some respect. Gotta give them respect where respect is due. That was very well fought on behalf of my opponent. But now we're up against Isa, so it's Isa gonna be a good match, hopefully. So we're gonna hit him with the good manners, hit him with the good luck. Gonna split some bats in the back, as you do, because that is a very well-mannered play, because then they can't play anything except an Executioner, which they have in their deck. We're gonna see distract that, gonna play a Berserker. I hope a Berserker takes care of a Bandit. I'm not 100% sure. It does. That's wonderful. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's see if we can get a turret here. I'm not making any promises, but it might be a turret time. Might be time for the turret. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay, we didn't do it, and now we're gonna... But now we can do it. Let's do it. Should we? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because... But he has to... Yeah, okay. So he has Valkyrie, so that's good to know. So the Valkyrie... Okay. This is so bad. Yeah. I should not have started streaming with like 5% battery. Okay, well, let's get Sleepy Chaos has to go. Thanks for tuning in on the stream. Yeah, see ya. We won some games. Excellent. Thank you for liking my math stuff. I will try to make more math stuff. Maybe. Hopefully. Cool. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a breather. A small breather because my phone ran out of battery. So gonna be a bit of a break from Clash Royale. Or am I in the stream? I'm not sure. I'm not sure because honestly the problem is that it might take too long to charge my phone. So this is tough. This is tough. This is tough. Oh man. Should I turn this into a spontaneous math stream? I don't care though. Like no one's gonna care. I'm in the mood for Clash Royale, not like math right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is so sad. What do I put in the title? What do I put in the title now? Do I end the stream? I don't know. I might have to end the stream. Or I play Minecraft. You know, when you... Okay, I play Minecraft. That's gonna solve the issue. Right? That's gonna solve the issue. Right? You just have to... You always gotta be on your toes. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you do as a streamer, right? So I'm gonna play Minecraft until my phone gets enough battery to play that again. So gonna do that. Yeah, that's gonna be great. Hold on. Are we gonna... Am I actually gonna play Minecraft? But I have to do it. Gotta do it too. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna start up the latest release. Yeah, so a bit of an intermission. Can I get like text on the screen? I should like hold on. I'm good at using OBS. Let's see. Okay, so now there's text here. Sorry, my phone ran out of battery. LOL. Booting up Minecraft. Okay, this is what every professional streamer does. This is obviously what every professional streamer does. So we're gonna be back to Clash Royale in maybe back to Clash Royale in 30 minutes maybe. Okay, this is horrible. Oh my god, I'm such a good streamer, but I love streaming. I love streaming because it's just so goofy. It's just so goofy. You can goof around. You can goof around and your phone can die in the middle of the stream. Another thing that I could do is like download Clash Royale on my PC because I think you can get it on like the PC Google Store at this point or something. But I don't know. Okay, so now let's see. So I need to make like a game capture, I guess. MC. Yeah, discard. Yeah, okay. And okay. I have that. It doesn't work. What if I do capture specific window and like that? Okay, now it works. It works. So now I just have to, I guess I have to set that a little bit further down. So, yeah, that's good. All right. We're cooking up some Minecraft because my phone died. I guess I would need to change the title of the stream. Oh my god, this music is probably gonna get on people's nerves. But also, well, it's not gonna get on people's nerves because there's only one viewer who went to work on their real analysis homework. So that means that a new viewer that joins isn't gonna know that I've been listening to the same horrible EDM song on loop for the past 40 minutes. No, but for me, it is kind of jarring. I'm gonna see if I can find a new one, maybe. Switch it up a little. Okay, I like this one. But it's starred. So I'm using this website to like find these, but some of them are like locked behind a paywall. Does this sound good? Is this good? Is this cooking? Nah, I'm not sure. Let's see it. Oh, but that's paywall, so we can't use that one. What about this one? Oh, this is cooking. Yo. Okay, this is actually cooking. So let's download that one. And I'm gonna start playing that on loop now. So hold on. Hold on. Alright, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. It actually kind of sounds like Minecraft, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds like this. This fits in a Minecraft stream. And listen, it's not a Minecraft stream. It's just like me waiting for my phone to charge type of stream, you know? Which is different from a Minecraft stream. Anyways. Let's see. Can I have this? Can I make this text smaller? Okay. Yes. Text on screen. Minecraft on screen. Let's make Minecraft bigger. Okay. Okay. Professional streamer moment. Professional streamer moment. Ah, wonderful. Beautiful. Okay. Let me also... Yes. Good. Let's make a Minecraft world because my phone died and ran out of battery. Okay, let's, okay. Minecraft stream, cause phone ran out of battery. Okay, so that's beautiful. That's beautiful right there. Maybe I could also move myself a little bit off to the side. I'm such a professional streamer. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. I'm such a professional streamer. I should start streaming like as a full-time job. Like I'm sure people are gonna pay for this. People are gonna make lots of donations. Because I'm just such a good streamer, you know, just one of the better ones, one of the greatest. Okay. Anyways, so we need to like decide. Okay, so the Minecraft doesn't work right now in my OBS for some reason. Let me see. What the heck is the problem? I think the problem is that I resized it and then I didn't take some stuff into account. So now I'm gonna whip. No. I'm gonna doop, and okay. Guys, don't worry, it's all gonna be fine. Okay, there we go. So that's about it. I guess you can reset the transform, right? Reset transform. Beautiful. Okay. So now we're gonna come up with a spontaneous Minecraft challenge. Spontaneous Minecraft challenge, right? Okay, so oh my god, what's a good Minecraft challenge? So the single biome customized. You can choose a single biome. I didn't even know that they had this option in Minecraft. Okay, what if we had like a single biome and it was like snowy taiga? Cause yeah, snow, lots of snow. Maybe. And then we can title the stream. So let's make this like, so this is literally northern Scandinavia. Okay. Hear me out. So the joke is that it's gonna be a snowy world, and it's gonna be like northern Scandinavia. Okay, let's actually update the title of the stream. So north what do you call it? North Scandinavia North Pole Minecraft stream. North Pole. Yeah, I live on the North Pole. That's real. Okay, maybe I should change the like text to Minecraft Minecraft in Scandinavia be like in parentheses LOL. Okay, I'm such a professional streamer. Oh my god. Okay, beautiful. So let's get cooking. Let's get cooking. Okay. So totally not lagging right now. My phone is lagging. My phone is lagging. Oh, it's because of the program is trying to. Yeah, I see. I need to. Never mind. Okay, I don't know what the problem is actually. I'm gonna go put my phone, charge it somewhere else actually. So just a second. Alright, so now my phone is charging somewhere else, and the reason I did that was because it was like rebooting and killing itself and rebooting, and I feel like that was because it was connected to my PC and it somehow wanted to like stay alive or something. But that's kind of, you know, that's kind of bad for a phone to do. So now it doesn't do that anymore. Okay. Oh, I should have saved those. Minecraft in Scandinavia be like LOL. Okay. That's cute. That's cute. Okay. And yes. So anyway, let's play Minecraft. Woohoo! Minecraft. Yeah, this was supposed to be a Clash Royale stream, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, I'll take Minecraft. I'll take Minecraft as well. It's okay. It's okay. Minecraft is all. It's all good. It's all good. It's all dandy. It's all smooth sailing. So the challenge, the Minecraft challenge that we are doing, is that we are in Scandinavia and it's cold. That's like the plot twist here. So it's cold, and because it's cold, that means we need to warm up. I should change my skin to be something more furry. This is my skin from like when I was a small child, back when I didn't even know what furries were. Well, I was pretty young when I found out what they were. When I first found out about furries, I was like, what is that? And then let's say like a few years from there, let's say like I kept looking at certain types of I should say like material on the internet, and then at some point I was like, wow, I like these things. And then yeah, that's how they get you. That's how they get you. So guys, stay away from suspicious websites on the internet if you don't want to become a furry. That's my advice. Anyways, so why did I choose to play? Why is the challenge Northern Scandinavia? Well, here's the thing, right? I'm actually Finnish, so this is where I live. Like, if I look outside my window, like this is basically what I see, right? So that's why. Yeah, that's why the challenge is to survive in a cold climate. And actually, I can teach you all a little bit about Finnish culture because we like skinny dipping in cold lakes. So, and this is a cold lake right here. We actually have a word for it, and we have pumpkins as well. But we can make like a hole in the ice, and we can go swimming. So let me actually show you. So I'm gonna get really wet, and it's gonna be really cold. But if I jump in, it's gonna be a Finnish cultural experience. It's so cold. It's so cold. But yeah, so we have a hole. We have a hole in the ice, and honestly, I'm thinking that this is gonna be our central plot point in our challenge here. But anyways, let's grab some tools. first as well. Like, obviously, you know, you need a wooden pickaxe to get some cobblestones, some, you know, stone tools, you know, the usual. I mean, y'all have probably played Minecraft before. There's actually, I just realized, like, there's kind of no challenge about this. Like, what's the challenge? Like, it's not, because it's not like, it's not actually cold. It's not actually cold. Yeah. Okay. I'm just realizing, like, how stupid this idea is. But hey, I had to come up with something because my phone ran out of battery. So it was an emergency type of situation. Are there, like, any other things I like to do on my computer that I could stream? Could I stream math? No, I don't really have any math right now. Yeah, I guess, no. We're gonna build, like, a cabin that allows us to enjoy the winter scenery. So let's do that. So, now I have some cobblestone, so let's go. Let's actually just craft another crafting table. It's okay. I should probably also, like, write down the coordinates in case I die. But that's, like, that would be being a bit too careful, you know. I should have made this, like, a hardcore world, probably. I mean, you can't change it now, can't you? Should we do that again? Should we actually, like, make a new world where it's hardcore? Huh, I don't know. God. This stream is so stupid. I wanted to play Clash Royale. I swear I wanted to play Clash Royale, but wait, hold on. Hypixel is a thing. I can play Hypixel, right? I'm pretty good at Hypixel. Wait, let me see. Wait, has Hytale dropped yet? Because Hytale is gonna drop, like, really soon. I'm actually gonna Google this real quick. Y'all know what Hytale is? Hytale is, like, that's the next big thing. That's, like, what all the kids are excited about. I'm just kidding. Not the kids. Actually, the people who aren't kids anymore. So, like, me, like, I grew up basically, like, waiting for Hytale to happen. Anyway. So let's see. January 13th. So that's actually tomorrow. So that's crazy. So actually, tough luck, not yet, but soon. Anyway, before we get on, maybe I should start, maybe I should become, like, a Hytale streamer, actually. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm on Hytale, Hypixel now, and we can play something on Hypixel. Such a good streamer. I make up the rules as I go. I mean, I should probably change, like, the title to be about Hypixel mini games, furry stream, yay. Okay, cool. And what is that? What's the description, actually? It says yay streaming, let's say video games. Okay, cool. Wonderful. Okay, so now we need to decide what game we're gonna play, and that's a big decision to make. But it is a decision that I'm gonna make. So, let's see what we have on Hytale. Oh, sorry, Hypixel. I get the two confused all the time. So, let's see. Disasters. Oh, what? That's cool. Can you, like, choose the disaster? Oh, you can play zombies. And I used to love zombies, right? Hold on. I used to be pretty good at this. Dead End, original zombies map. Oh yeah, I like that one. Should I play Dead End? Should I play zombies? Let's play Hypixel Zombies. Yeah, that's gonna be the new title of the stream for now. So Hypixel Zombies furry stream. Yeah, that's gonna be the title of the stream. Okay, let's go. Dead end. Yep. So, hi guys. Should I tell them I'm streaming? I'm just kidding. They don't care. I mean, streaming to who? To 0 viewers? Yeah. Anyway. It's funny that, like, people keep... I have a math audience, so why do I stream Minecraft in Clash Royale? You know, like, if I just streamed math instead, I feel like that would get, like, a lot more viewership, you know? But... you know, I mean, the thing about like my math is that needs thinking, that needs planning, that needs. I just feel insecure, like, cause like the people who like watch my math content are usually people who actually study math like at university or something. Like they're like good at math, you know. So what I'm saying is, like, if they're already good at math, then I have like a really high sort of I have their, you know, the expectations are set pretty high. Like if I just yap about things that aren't interesting, then it's like people are gonna hate it. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so, but right now, I don't have to worry about that because I'm playing Hypixel Zombies, and people don't hate that because no one's watching it. Yeah. It's okay, I'm just chilling. Honestly, I'm a bit unemployed right now. Well, I'm a student, so it's different, obviously, but yeah, and I feel like courses just haven't really kicked steam yet, you know what I mean? Like, stuff hasn't really happened yet, so that's kind of the issue, you know? So that's why I'm streaming Minecraft instead of doing things. But yeah. Anyways, we opened up hotel. That's so cool. That's so cool. It's a dog. Wow, I can't hurt the dog, except I have to hurt the dog. I have to hurt the dog. I think they actually changed the dog to have, like, eyes that aren't red. Because I think it used to be like an angered dog, and now it's like a good, happy little good boy. So that's different. But yeah. Let's be careful to not die, that would be awkward. Nobody said anything to my hi. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I actually don't prefer this hotel. I honestly kind of prefer the other direction a little more, because there you get the shotgun, and that's like my favorite gun in this. But I guess it doesn't really matter so much. Got a little guy. Protect me, enemy of the So we have Minenarbeiter and Emil. Beautiful. My throat is actually like kind of hurting from yapping so much. But it's fun to yap. It's fun to yap, so you know. Should have water on standby. I'm actually. Should I get water? I wanna get water. Dining hotel. Oh, what is that? What is that all about? Oh, I'm actually gonna be dead soon. Okay. Save you, and we're gonna die soon. Yeah. So, presumably, my teammates aren't the most experienced in this game because one of them died already, but it's okay. It's okay. It happens to the best of us, right? Happens to the best of us. Anyways, I guess like while I'm gaming, I could yap about something. I mean, not like anyone's gonna be watching this, like probably not. But I could yap. About like real life relevant things, such as what studying math at university is like. That would be interesting for people. These people are going down like 24/7. What the heck? What the heck? But it's fun to be helpful, you know. Yeah. So I actually didn't, I guess, enjoy my math education so much because I feel like I enjoyed like working on problems, I guess, but like it was a gamble. Like half the time like problems weren't fun, and half the time the courses weren't organized well, and half the time the materials we were given weren't the best. I mean, sometimes they were alright, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't complain. But I just feel like math is just one of those things where, like, honestly, like, you can kind of self-study it. Like, honestly, if you want to become a mathematician, you don't really need university for that. Well, it depends, I guess, on, like, what you really want to do, because, like, in practice, to, like, make it in math research, you need to know people, right? Because it's kind of like, you need to have like a mentor like that like tells you the tricks that you use, and you need to collaborate with other people, and in that regard, like, you do need university for that. But I feel like for actually learning things, like in a lot of other fields, you actually kind of need that like university education, because like it's kind of irreplaceable. But with math, like, I don't know, dude, like, I mean, you can kind of learn it just by reading textbooks, you know. But in practice, of course, like, most people don't, because most people kind of need that structure in their lives, and that makes sense. Yeah. I guess I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm like that as well. I mean, the truth is, like, I'm not as hyped about math in general as I like used to be maybe years ago, because I don't know. It's sad to say, but I shit. I feel like I've met like a lot of toxicity in the math community. There's like just a lot of people who like want to know it all, or not necessarily know it all, but like they want to drag you down. They don't want you to succeed, and that can manifest itself in a lot of ways. Probably not gonna like go into any details on like any particular thing I've experienced, but like there's been a lot where some other people just aren't the nicest, and for me it like sucks the joy out of anything I do, because you know, it affects me a lot if other people don't treat me so well. So I've noticed that a lot in the math community. Don't know what it is. Maybe it's the pressure of the competition. I think that's one factor. Like people get jealous, and then they want to drag you down to make themselves feel better. That's like one thing. You know, and yeah. And yeah. But I guess I should not talk about that so much. Talk about that too much, because I mean, I know I get like it's interesting to listen to probably. Okay, one of our players quit. Like it's not so fun for me to talk about. Okay, there's a boss. I don't know if I should get like well, I don't have friends to ask to play Hypixel zombies with me, but I could have done that. I could have done that. This is actually kind of fucked. You know what I mean? So I saved that guy, so I'm basically like a superhero. But honestly, I need a shotgun. Should I open up office? Because I don't agree with the decisions that these people have made with regards to like which doors they've opened. Like, I don't. Oh shit, dude. Like, we can get to the garden, and that's like okay. Or the power station, I guess. But I don't know, dude. Like, this is the meta power switch. And I use machines. Let's go. So that's gonna be helpful because now we can get like speed and all that stuff. I'm gonna try this, I guess. There's just a chance that you get the best gun in the game. So I have the puncher. Oh, that's actually an upgrade to my sword. I'm assuming. Okay. My bad. I misplayed. I goofed. It's okay. I don't think my teammates are gonna die, so it's okay. Oh my god. Aw, thank you. So kind of you. Okay. Yeah, so I could get the rocket launcher. That could be nice. But honestly, I am like most excited about getting speed. But I think you get speed in the gallery, so I don't know. And hotel. Well, honestly, like, I might not be able to get there. So... my gun is shit. Actually. I need a better gun. Like, oh my god. Absolutely. Need a better gun. And oh fuck. Dang, I suck. I'm exposing myself in the chat. Oh my god. You are wonderful. Okay. What the heck? Okay. Flip. Where do I get speed? Where do I get anything? I don't have money, you know? I need armor. I need like iron leggings and boots. Dude. Right? I think that's pretty important. You know, otherwise... Oh my god. Alley? I don't even remember what that is. Okay, so I have iron armor now. Okay. Which is good. But honestly, okay, we are getting ourselves very, very fast. Unless this guy knows what he's doing. His weapon is good. His weapon is very good, I'm not gonna lie. Where do you get, like, better armor? I forgot. Because I feel like I need to open up, like, one of the doors. There, you know? Fuck, dude. Yeah, I feel like it's really important that you have like at least a little bit of armor so that you can like run past them without dying. Oh shit. Dude, like, I feel like, yeah, if you were like really sweating this, you would like always look out for the last zombie and save it and then like fix all the windows. So that's my bad. like we're probably not gonna make it super far. Oh, fuck. This is so stupid. This is actually so stupid. Like, the problem is that, like, we don't have much. Yo, we got garden open. That's actually gonna be really good because you can get a shotgun there. That's like a much better weapon than what I have. So yeah, I also wish I had speed, but I don't. But whatever. Extra weapon. Yeah, this is a shotgun. I'm just gonna get it because honestly, it's I like it. It's a good weapon in my opinion. I think it was open from the other side, so it's gonna be kind of cooked, kind of crooked. I can't get up there without dying. That's the thing. Like I literally cannot get up there without dying. No, wait. We still have that like one zombie left. Okay, never mind. So I can get anywhere I want, and I can pick these up. Stuff. Yeah, cool. Cool. This copyright-free music is actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Minen Arbeiter is probably upset at this point because they're dead, and we're just dragging this on forever. So yeah, that's cool. Sorry about that, Minen Arbeiter. I wonder if you get to spectate if you die. Honestly, like, the freaking lucky box was not worth it at all. Or, what is it called? Lucky chest. Not worth it. Wait, I thought garden was open. Oh, garden! This one... Dude. That's so stupid. Because I want speed. Team machine. Actually, this is really good. I'm getting that. Okay, ready? Are you ready? Oh shit, dude. That would have been so horrible if I had died right there. Alright. We're moving on. We're moving forward. Extra health would be nice. We're actually gonna be so dead, low-key. Like, we did not really optimize this at all. kind of being unfair because there's no way that person can make it without help to where we are. Where's the office anyway? Over here. No? So that was really close. I almost died. Yeah, I can't get down to that person. Like I tried, but I can't. Low-key, I can't. Low-key. So that was unfortunate for that person who I couldn't get to in time. But I do have enough money for the extra health. I might get that, honestly. Because it might save my ass at some point. We're dead 100%. We're so dead. We're so dead. Because like these rounds ramp up pretty quickly, you know? It gets difficult. It gets difficult. It gets difficult. I feel like it's only a matter of time until my number biter is gonna leave because we are taking so long to fix all these windows, and you know, I don't know like if it even matters, because with only 2 people you can only get so far. Dude, this axe is so bad. You don't even get gold for like chopping at it, so that's unfortunate. Honestly, I'm gonna kill this blade because I mean there's 2 left, so we can kill this one safely. Yeah, I don't know how fun this is for anyone, frankly, or especially mine or by 3. But they're not leaving. They're adamantly sticking around, which is cool. Honestly, I might buy the rocket launcher. I think it might be 900 coins. But I'm not sure. If I could afford it, I feel like it could be like really good. Because then you can kill off like hordes of zombies. So that's usually kind of how I like to play this game. But I would like to have speed as well. And for speed, you need to open up gallery. So yeah. I'm gonna get the rocket launcher. Oh, I don't have enough gold for it, unfortunately. I feel like we're just kind of leaving mine are Byter. Like, they're to rot. Like, there's no way they're getting like, I don't know if we should have, like, done something about that, but honestly, like, I don't know. Then again, like, the guy is not very good at the game as well, so. Like, sucks to say that, but, like, even if we put a lot of effort into trying to, like, save him, I feel like he would just not contribute a lot to our game, frankly. So, like, that's not, like, a reason to not try to save him, you know, but, I am saying, like, I guess I'm saying, like, it's just a game, you know. Just a game. I'm surprised he's not leaving though. He's sticking around. He's a good boy. Or a good girl. Or a good they them. Yeah, wow. Minecraft. So I could buy gallery, or I could buy rocket launcher. I don't know which is more important, like upgrading weapons or getting speed, because I really want speed, but upgrading weapons would also be good. Playing bullets, that would also be good. Oh, which one do I upgrade? Well, I don't have enough for it anyways. Yeah, like right now I'm thinking like, should I try to escort like mine fighter in the lobby here? But like it's kind of a hopeless mission, I feel like. Like I'm just gonna get myself killed. Run, dude. Where are you? Come on. Okay. Like obviously not the best place to fight. And I think my teammate knows it. He's like, get out of here. So fair. He's using a weapon that's like the diamond pickaxe. I don't know if that's like a good weapon or not. Because I don't, you know, I don't play this every day, obviously. Actually, never played this. But hey, today my phone died. Oh, we got instant kill. Yeah. 6 left. That's not a lot left. Alright, I could go upgrade my shotgun or my rocket launcher. I'm not sure which one is better. Maybe the rocket launcher would be better to upgrade, I feel like. So, I'm gonna go upgrade that, actually. Yikes. See, this is why I wish I had speed, because you would just not have to worry about that as much. Like, there's no real benefit to opening a hotel, in my opinion. But whatever. Let's get this. Yeah, mine are by 3 left, so I guess it's just me and my teammate. Just us against the world. Us against the world of zombies. I guess, I don't know if I should have, yeah. I got a little feisty. got a little feisty. I don't know. It was it was an instinct. It was an instinctual. Yeah. By instinct. Don't sue me. Don't sue me, teammate. I did not. I was not thinking straight. I was not thinking straight. Okay, so I got this, so let's use it. This upgraded rocket launcher. It's gonna come in real handy once the waves get progressively more messed up. Honestly, I wish it would like scale down the difficulty of the waves, depending on how many players you have left, because you know it's like pretty much impossible to win with only 2 players. So that's fun, you know. But we'll see how far we get. We can try to get as far as we can. I don't know, what flame bullets? I feel like flame bullets is not that good, but speed is very good, in my opinion. Because then you can escape them so much better. Speed is pretty much vital. Then you can kind of run in circles around this yard, so yeah. I don't know if this is like the most optimal place to be end game, but it's pretty good. It's 1,000 gold to open up. Oops. Well, now I opened it. Oh, I can still afford this. Okay. I guess if there are only 2 players left, then you get more like window repair money per player, but honestly, I don't think that makes me feel significantly better. It makes me feel like slightly better, but not significantly better. I like it. I like their username. Monkey Orchid. Pretty much all the windows have been repaired, I think. Yeah. So, yeah. Alright, let's head to garden. Oh, never mind. The last one was over there. Thank you. gonna be exciting. Gonna be exciting what we took out. I'll probably end this stream after this game, and I don't think we're gonna last that long, but we'll see. We'll see what what ends up happening. You never know. Yep. Dude, I should probably make more math content. I feel so unaccomplished. I just slack off from my responsibilities. It is what it is. Oh, I think the zombies also get faster. That's messed up. Well, I'm not sure, but that's kind of what it feels like, you know? Oh, we got a viewer! Oh my goodness. Oh my god, oh my god. I don't want to die because I'm looking at the chat. So we got a viewer, so now it's actually not just me talking to nobody. Yeah, so I don't know if everyone in chat knows this game called Minecraft, but that is the game that I'm playing. And this, my teammate, who is doing a great job alongside me, is somebody who I don't know, but now I do, because we have learned to know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and we are a wonderful team. Yeah, and he knows to not kill the last zombie because we like to go around repairing these windows because it gives us money. Oh my god, it's another person who is looking forward to the next math video. Oh my god, I feel so bad. Actually, I should, yeah. Because the thing I don't understand is, like, there are so many people who actually enjoy my math videos. I don't know why I'm so surprised, but I am. I guess it makes sense. It makes sense, but it is still difficult to believe. Yeah, I don't know if I have any good topics for math videos. The thing is, I've been kind of slacking off, kind of been stagnating, haven't been doing so much math lately. I mean, I've been studying, but it's like I'm trying to become a teacher, basically, so it's like a lot of like nonsense, kind of what I have to do. I mean, I shouldn't call it nonsense, but it's like courses that have to do with, you know, how do you grade students? How do you I don't even know. It's like teachers education. It's a little wonky. So I haven't been doing so much math lately, but I probably should get to it because math is fun. I love math. Yeah, what would I do? Maybe I should start brainstorming my next math video. Yes. Suggestions are welcome. Oh my goodness. Oh, we have a fellow vrchat math teacher. That's wonderful. Oh my goodness. That's great. Yeah. I think it's gonna be, it's an upcoming medium for sure. Like the children of tomorrow, they will be learning their math on vrchat. I'm sure, because it's a great platform. And you get to be a floofy furry thing, so that's yeah, I guess that's the main appeal for most people, for me at least. But yeah, there's a bit of whimsy, a bit of fantasy there. It's good. And you can, I mean, the worlds that I've used, I actually need to like kind of check out your videos to see your technique, because the worlds that I use are basically, it's a really boring, simple world, I might say. But technically, like, you might imagine choosing like a cool, I don't know, like a lakeside cabin view or something. So it can look really cool in vrchat, and perhaps that is something to look into at some point. But yeah, I should get back to making videos, probably. I can make videos about statistics, and also now I'm cooked because my keycap came off. But let's see. And it's my freaking W key too. It's literally the most important key. So this is gonna be really uncomfortable for me to play right now. I probably have a spare keycap. This happens sometimes. My keyboard is old. But I can't change it in the middle of this zombie game. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if I die due to this keycap issue. But, I guess it just hurts a little when I press it. Because it's got these, like, leftover little plastic pieces. And it's difficult to explain, like, the architecture. Also, I have the chat, like, super zoomed out. I should zoom in so that I can read it. But I'm scared if we... Well, there are only 8 zombies left, so we're not gonna die. Let me zoom in a little bit on this chat. Okay. Visualization tools. Wow, so you have, like, something fancy? I gotta check it out. You upload them to your team. Oh, you have a team? What? You have a whole team behind you? Is that... So, I'm assuming, like, your current account, that's probably your personal account, right? So, I mean, if you want to, like, you know, help me out, help me get some inspiration, you know, then you know, you could maybe drop me the link or the channel name. I'd love to check it out. Like, especially if you have a whole team that you make the videos with. I mean, that's crazy. That's impressive. Wow. Yeah. I was like thinking like maybe some people will like join the stream like for the Minecraft. Like maybe I can bait some Minecraft nostalgists or just Minecraft youngsters, you know, to watch the stream. But oh my god, we're dead. But it's just people who love my math content, which I love that, and we're dead. We're so dead. We're so gone. I love that because I love math. We're so dead. We're not dead. We're not dead. How are we not dead, dude? But we are gonna be dead though. We're gonna be so dead. No. Why do they deal so much damage? Okay, this is bad. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad. Goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I need to upgrade my shotgun, honestly. That's like... Okay, we actually made it. We made it. Wow. You know, dropping my teammates some respect, you know? Yep. I have zombie. Okay, we're doing great teamwork with my teammate. Anyways, type this in the search bar. Ultra learn. A lot of cover. Wow. Okay, I will do that probably after we die because this is, you know, this is very, very spicy, very hectic gameplay. I hope that I don't accidentally kill the zombies because kind of the point is that we try to go and repair these windows and get a little extra gold while doing that. And also, I need to upgrade my shotgun. So there's a little station I can use to upgrade this. So the ultimate machine. I have the ultimate shotgun. That's cool though. I will definitely check out your stuff. Oh, hello, my teammate is here. There's a silverfish. I don't know if that counts as an evil mob. It might count. All right, and the next round is gonna be spicy. Gonna be even spicier than the last. Okay, my teammate is running up, so I'm gonna do the same because I want to stay together with my teammate. Oh no. Yeah, I think this is usually when I die when I play this. Well, let's see. I mean, you never know. I mean, honestly, my teammate is really good. My teammate is so good. Like, my teammate is actually carrying kind of the whole mission here. So, like, I don't even have to do anything. My teammate is just out there, like, killing zombies, being the GOAT, being the absolute GOAT. That's what I'm hitting crazy. Wow. Lots of mods, but we got it because me and my teammate are awesome. Oh no, no. This is so scary. Oh my god. Also, I will say, I love how you end like most of your messages with "oh wow." That is very, that's a class act. Very classic. Back in 2021. Okay, I thought I thought that was gonna be like 2011 or something, but 21. I mean, that's like not even before COVID. That's like after COVID. So that's like still pretty recent, you know. I mean, that was like what, 2 years ago since 2021. I don't know. I don't know anymore how time flies or whether it does or doesn't. It's crazy. No, but it has. It's so much time's passed. It's crazy. I am 20. Let me think. 22 years old. And I used to be pretty young, just a little while ago. So it's very cute. But anyways, I need to decide what I use my money on, because I have 2,600 gold and my teammate has 5,800. I don't know what would be a good third perk. Yeah, I have extra health and speed. Those are invaluable, but everything else, like, I have no idea. Like, what would be worth getting? Maybe, like, the flame bullets could be okay. Maybe I'll get that. Yeah, I'll just get it. I guess. Got flame bullets. Alright, we gaming over here. I think we're heading back to our safe spot, and then we can begin the next wave. Oh, it is gonna be it is gonna get intense. Yeah, this shouldn't. I guess, like, I don't know if you're like you're waiting for the Minecraft to end so that I check out the channel. I mean, in any case, there's probably gonna be a VOD of this stream. So yeah, so you can check stuff. Because I might check it out. Well, I don't know if I should check it out on stream. I don't know if that would be impolite. If you give me permission, well, I guess it. But I'm so like not famous that it I don't know if it matters. Yeah, like, actually, one thing that's like enticing is like, I don't know how famous your team is. Like, maybe I'm talking to well, I mean, it's a vrchat like math YouTube, so it's can't be that famous. Sorry to say, but yeah, no, YouTube is cool. Like, maybe one day, I'll actually like put in like a lot of effort into creating content and hopefully get like an actual viewer base. But one thing that is really cool to me is that it's not about the numbers. It's about like the people who come into your comments and say stuff like, oh, please make more math videos, or I love your math videos. Like, that's the type of stuff that honestly makes me feel really good, and it makes me feel glad that I started the whole project. I mean, I should not be calling it a project, because for me it's not really a project. It's more like just a thing I do sometimes, very rarely. But yeah. By the way, did you like, what like inspired you to, wait, hold on. Now I'm thinking, like, if I remember your username, because I feel like I remember your profile picture. I don't know though. I don't know. Because your profile picture actually reminds me of someone else who I talked to on another stream, but I'm not sure. Sorry, build world. Oh yeah, I should make content in, like, I don't even have like a, I mean, I have this avatar, but it's so bare bones. Like, I really wish I had like I really wish, really wish, yay, it's the kill. I really wish that I had, like, maybe a hoodie on my character and other things, you know, maybe a collar or something like that. Well, I don't know if that would be appropriate for a math channel, but of course it would be, I mean, that's why we do it, and I'm dead. Yeah, so that's obviously why we do it. We do it for the fun of it, for the furry fun, so, you know, so obviously I would. Let's hope my teammate can save me. Let's hope. Oh my god, my teammate is the best. The GOAT. The absolute GOAT. I don't even need to know how to play this game. My absolute GOAT. Yes. Oh, whoa. Yes. Furry stuff is so much fun. And, yes. It is just wonderful. My Minecraft skin is from it's from back in the day, so I should probably update it to be more fluffy. But I guess it's Minecraft anyway, so it's like really blocky. Oh no! Why do I keep dying? Don't. I don't know, like, I don't know what I even. Well played. Oh no, don't revive. I don't know, I feel like reviving me is just gut luck. Yeah, reviving me is like, that's probably, that would have been a bad move. So let's hope that my goated teammate is able to clutch this up. Let's see where's my teammate. Alright, so now we have cinematic footage of my teammate being the absolute goat. Oh no, from behind. There we go. Coming in from behind. That's insane. Wow. Okay. This is very cinematic. Honestly, I could. This is a break. So I could like maybe open up a little YouTube channel onto another tab, but I am kind of addicted to watching my teammate be awesome. 3 zombies left. Oh, carpets. Wow. I know. That was a long time ago. That was a long. Carpets have been here for a while. Yeah, they're really useful for when you want to make like a farm. So you put the carpets on the fences. It's great. I feel like my character is not even like properly situated. I don't know if that's better. Now it's more in your face. In your face. Get floofy in your face. Okay, no. Okay. I'm gonna hold on. Okay, how do I? Okay. I think there's gonna be a sound effect when that like thing happens, or the next round happens. So I can. Oh, but that's the sound. Listen. I was like scrolling through chat to find the name again, but I ran out of time. I gotta get back to killing these zombies, you know? It's a full-time job. And it's an important job because somebody's gotta do it. Somebody's gotta keep us safe, you know? Oh my god, I'm actually so trash. And I lost the perks too. I didn't. Dang, I forgot to lose the perks. No worries though. Yeah. GG. Okay, that's it. So now the zombies finally got the best of us. Alright. We actually made it like pretty far. My teammate was phenomenal. Wow. Okay. GG. I need to like not do this again because that took like an hour and a half. So that was, or I don't know how long it took. How does it say? 54 minutes. That's 54 minutes, and I'm never getting back. But it's okay because it was it's Minecraft. It's good fun. So now, let's see. So let's accidentally share something that I'm not meant to share. Actually, yeah, okay. So I guess I can share my whole desktop, right? Like what is the worst that could happen? Probably nothing. Let me just close ChatGPT to not make the world think I use ChatGPT. Dude, I have so many tabs open. This is so horrible. This is so bad. This is so bad. Honestly, it's okay. I'm just gonna close the tabs. Wow. This has been a wild stream because I started out streaming Clash Royale, then my phone died, so I moved on to Minecraft, and now we're gonna be doing a review of let's see, a review of Memo 2007 Ultra Learn. Let's go. Okay, but first I need to add a new screen to OBS. So it's gonna be display capture. I'm gonna call it monitor 1. It's gonna be primary monitor. Yeah, well, I don't have E621 open at least, so that's good. So let's go with this. So let's see. Emo 2007 Ultra Learn. So this is gonna be my official review. Let's see. So there are 2 channels, one with 32 subscribers and one with 16 subscribers. I wonder which one. I wonder if these are the same thing. A branch of Memo 2007 Ultra. Okay. This is gonna take me a second to figure out. I'm gonna click on one of them randomly. First one. Wow. Yeah, professors always have a million tabs open. That's just the way it goes. The 4th dimension. Wow. What are functions? Oh, that's cool. I love these thumbnails. Like, one thing that I struggle with, well, I don't know, I guess it's just because I'm lazy. So I make like I make a video and then I take a screenshot from the video and then add in, like, I think I add in something to it, but it's like my thumbnails are so lazy. But these are, I mean, technically it's also just a screenshot from the video with like a slight overlay. But I would say that it still looks like more professional than mine. So that's cool. I'm gonna make this music shut up.
So today we're going to talk about functions. Like, what are functions?
Yo, let's go,
how
functions!
do they work, or something like that. So yeah, so functions is actually an extremely important part in both math and computer science.
I usually watch my videos in 2 times speed, so I'm gonna do the same here.
Like, once you understand like the basics of functions, then it should be pretty good to go from here, because actually function is like an extremely important building blocks in both math and computer science. So in this video, we are going to talk about functions and computer. I'm going to split the entire video into these parts. So without further ado, let's go. So before...
Oh my god, wait a minute, what? This is actual animation. This is like... Okay. This, honestly, okay. This looks like this could have been made in PowerPoint, but I'm not sure.
Let's go.
I don't know how this is made.
Let's go.
I don't know. It's... I would be interested. Okay, so I guess it's not PowerPoint, because you said it sounds fair. Not fair at all. Not fair at all if it's not PowerPoint. But some people make like really cool like things in PowerPoint. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, let's
definition of what's a function. We're going to use an analogy in this case, which is being used by my high school textbooks, which is actually a pretty good one. So here we go. So imagine out of nowhere that we have a blender. Yep.
Oh wow.
Took me a while.
This is a new one.
Blender. So, oh lord.
I think.
Okay. Anyway. Oh wait. Okay. So imagine we have our blender, and then let's just say we put our apple into it, what we will have
Oh,
is
it was actually
averages from
PowerPoint.
the
Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Blender in this case. But other than Apple, can we put in anything else? Yes, we can. I've decided to
Wait. I just realized I'm missing my little floof. That's horrible. Can't have that. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. I mean, why would anybody watch the stream without the floof? That's like, yeah.
put in orange. And what you will get is orange juice. Now, other than oranges, you can also put other stuff, like you get the idea. I can also have lemonade in this case. So, lemon, put it in there. You have lemonade. So yeah, as you can see, the blender will just take in some input and then give you something out.
I kind of like that. I kind of like
so
that.
the function is actually almost the same thing.
Because the function machine that you always hear everywhere is pretty abstract. Because like, what is a machine? Like when people think of machines, like I guess it's like nice to tie it to like an everyday kitchen appliance. And I guess Blender is good because it's like it makes you it evokes your creativity somehow. I think like if people imagine the dishwasher, for instance, then it's like, okay, it's straightforward. But a blender, you know, you start thinking like oh, what does it do exactly, you know? And it's, I like that. I like the blender analogy. I might copy that for myself. Who knows?
A function takes an input and so in this case, in most textbooks, they will also explain what is a domain or what is a range. So the domain is actually like a set of elements or a set of objects such that a function can accept the process on it. Like for example, for a blender, the domain is the fruit, like the lemon, like the apple, whatsoever. Now, this also means that some of the functions cannot exactly always accept everything. Like for example, if any one of you dare to put a bee plushie into this thing and blend it, I'll come find you. But yeah,
I like that. And there's editing. That's like I would never do editing. That's crazy. One thing I have thought about is like, just a little bit of editing would go so far. Like this is good. Like students would love this type of thing, and like zooming in. I mean, here it's like zoomed in
into this thing and blend it. I'll come find you.
You know, like it does that like zoom in sort of effect. Like even just having that like plaster the whole video with those. I've seen like this one furry vrchat YouTuber who basically just yaps about something. I mean, to be fair, he's also got like very interesting things to say. He just does that like zoom in, like transition over and over again with like some like images, and honestly, it looks professional. And he's got like good views in terms of like the niche he's creating content for. It's like thousands of views, and I got a little inspired. Like, wow, if I had put in like even just like 1% effort, like wow, you know, could create something that people would actually care to watch. But yeah, I'm lazy, so that's the biggest problem. But these
into this thing and
these types of like little things, they add so much to the video.
Of the blender or the juice in this case. Like you're not going to like expect the blender going to give you a pencil, or the blender is just going to give you a box out of nowhere when you put a watermelon in it. That does not make sense. So yeah, so that's the domain and the range. Okay, so with all of that stuff, we have the analogy and then we have the concept. Now we just have to like learn like how to write them.
Wow, this is like definitely like kind of a computer scientist's perspective, because you don't hear the word syntax in so basically what computer scientists call syntax, mathematicians call notation. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it doesn't matter like what you call it. And in some case, for a lot of people, I would actually say that programming is maybe like a more sensible introduction to functions compared to a mathematical treatment, because I mean, programming is fun and it's concrete and it makes sense and it's also useful and good to know, and everybody should learn to program. So I support, and when I was like younger, I first basically learned what functions were, or like it became concrete once I used functions in JavaScript. So
yeah. Let's just start off simple. We can give our function any name, but most of the time we will just give them a single letter name. Like for example, most of the time we just call them f whatsoever. So here we have that. So and then the next thing is we have our parentheses. So what this parentheses does is just like saying, okay, this whole thing over here is our inputs. And then of course you can name our input anything you want, but most of the time we call it x.
I mean, this is fair, but some mathematicians also don't like this. I
Okay, so
let's
this
see
is a
where
very
this
classical
goes.
way to write function f of x, whatever. But you can write it, and it is input function as well. So a case on the left we have our f. So the f is like our blender, which takes an input, which is the x, like our apple, and it gives us our apple juice over here. What will happen? So then, let's say.
Yeah, no, I agree with this 100%. But there is a Wikipedia article, and this is actually when I reveal my search history, called Abusive Notation. And here, somewhere here, there's like a paragraph complaining about this like function notation, which I think is pretty much fair enough. So, so they basically complain that you should not like a function should not be referred to as f of x. Instead, it should be referred to by the name. And then if you want to be really pedantic, then you would actually like define the function kind of like this or whatever. And yeah. So, and they also say that like being really careful about this is it becomes pedantic, which I agree with. But I guess like it's good to like get people started, but of course like I always like kind of pick up on these things where I sort of start thinking like, oh, like what part of this is, you know, cultural and what part of this is like well, and I don't know, and then the word syntax is like you think of a programming language and then and well, obviously in programming languages it slightly, I mean, usually you have like a return keyword, stuff like that.
We'll
So
and then
yeah,
we just go plus. We'll
but that's all good. That's fun.
So sometimes we can have like multiple functions act as a chain, but here's the problem. The different orders of functions.
Oh,
will
we're
cause
gonna
the
get
result to be different.
we're
So,
gonna
for
get the
example,
circle
you
ball.
first blend your fruit or whatsoever,
Oh my god!
and let's just say
Wait, Minecraft is in the way. That's cooked. That's. Oh, Minecraft is in the top left corner. Oh, that's funny. Oh, my bad. That's funny. Oops, my bad. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Fix that problem.
you add ice. Although this is not ice, but pretend it's ice. So what you're going to have is you're going to have a nice juice with ice cubes in it. Pretty good. All right, but what if we just switch the order? We first add ice along with the fruit, and then you put it into the blender. What you're going to have? You're going to have a smoothie. Where did the ice cube goes? It got blended. So as you can see, both functions are applied, but in a different order, and of course the result is different.
Oh, this is interesting. So first ice and then yeah, right. Yeah, that's fair.
Result is different. Okay, so let's quickly look at a mathematical example in this case. So, for example, okay, I'm going to use the red one. That's what declaration. So let's make two functions.
I'm so impatient. I'm
Let's say
already
we
like
have f of x
scrolling
is
ahead.
2x, and then we have our g of x is x plus 5. So in normal human sense, so as you can see, different orders give you different results in this case. So
Okay, this is yeah. I guess that's yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know like how else to write it. I guess like what I kind of fear is like, does this? No, it makes sense. Yeah, the kids will understand. They can just read.
as you can see,
They can just read and think about
different
it.
orders give you different results in this
Yeah,
case.
that's
So
good.
yeah, composition. You have to keep that in. Okay, so
Orders.
sometimes if you just like go even.
I mean, I guess like here in the like section 3, you teach this like the notation,
call it x.
like how you'd write it if you like evaluate a function, but then in the here instead of sort of using that like notation, you use completely different notation. And I do think the notation here makes tremendous sense. But yeah, I guess. But I mean, to be honest, I don't know if the target audience is people who have never heard of functions, because I think everybody kind of hears about functions in like middle school or whatever. So, or elementary school even. So actually, maybe it's kind of fine to not be like super pedantic about everything. But we got inverse functions. So this is gonna be spicy. This is gonna be spicy.
So a blender takes a fruit, blend it, gives you the juice. So the inverse function of the blender would be something like you take the juice, you put in it, somehow it turns into the fruit and give it back to you. So imagine we have this like magical black box, whatever it is, okay? What will it do? It takes the fruit, gives you the, no. It takes the juice and it gives you the fruit back. So basically the main idea would be something like you put the lemonade inside, it gives you the lemonade. And then you put the lemonade into the box, it gives you the lemon back in this case. So yeah, so that's the inverse function. Now, here's the thing.
Actually, I really like that visualization because I feel like it's kind of difficult, like easy to get some like lost in the formalism of what like in the definition of an inverse function. But this somehow this like lemonade thing is like very visual because it's like I don't know, somehow it just makes sense. I like this.
Back in this case. So yeah, so that I'm going to quickly give you let's see, mod 5. So basically this symbols, okay, although this looks like percentage, but in
Oh, it's the programmer's syntax. Oh no. I mean, hold on.
symbols, okay, although this looks like percentage, but in most of the programming languages it means modulation. Basically it just do something like take x divided by 5 and then give me the remainder. So basically it goes like or
okay, this is like, oh my god, this gets my math brain a little I don't know, because mathematicians for some reason don't really like the modulo operator. I guess why not, right? Well, mathematicians like to be fancy schmancy, and they think of they really love their abstract algebra and cosets and whatever. So from that you sort of get this like congruence type of thing, and then they say that like they speak of like these like equivalence classes and whatnot of cosets and in quotient groups and stuff like that. So for some reason mathematicians kind of have like a different vocabulary for talking about remainders. So usually mathematicians don't really enjoy the modulus operator. But I guess like, I mean, who's to say what's right and wrong? Because clearly like this is probably like directed towards computer scientists. I mean, it even has it in the title, computer science, which I think is fair. I think teaching or like, yeah, I mean, it's fair because computer science is awesome.
maybe not 5. Maybe not 5. You know what? Let's go for 3, which is actually much simpler and easier to see like what's going on. So let's take a look. Here we have in, and then we have out. So here's our function in and out table, if you can see it over here.
I guess it's a good point. Like, if you were like a mathematician and you hated the modulo operator, then like how would I write this function? Well, I don't know because yeah, I guess you would I mean, yeah, and I'm not saying that this is a good idea. This is a horrible idea to write, but I think I would. So it would be like a function from the integers to 3z. No, no, it would be to the quotient group z over. I forgot which way it was. The slash, whether it was I think it was a forward slash. Yeah, it was a forward slash because it was different from set minus. So anyway, z over 3z or something, and then it's like fx equals. I mean, this is horrible. I don't know why I'm like yapping about. But yeah, I guess that's. I mean, in an introductory video, it would be It would be horrible. I don't know why mathematicians hate the fx equals x mod 3. Well, I feel like the mod 3 is mostly used for like the statement where you have like, I mean, I can't produce the congruence symbol. Like what I've seen is like like the three what is it even called? Three equal sign. Triple bar, yes. So people say stuff like x is congruent to, oh my god, x is congruent to, oh, it doesn't, I guess my text editor doesn't enjoy UTF-8, my bad. Well, in any case, like the or the triple bar is kind of used to make statements about modular arithmetic, but it's I wouldn't necessarily define a function with the words mod. But I digress. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But modular arithmetic is like it's kind of a nightmare to like think about mathematically. Anyways.
So let's see what will happen. Yeah. So just put 0 in
I
it.
guess
Okay,
we're
gives you 0. Cool.
learning
Put 1
something
in it,
about
gives you 1.
inverse functions.
Put 2 into it, gives you 2.
Or learning about we're finding an inverse function.
All right, seems pretty fine. And then
let's see.
You put 3 in it. Oh, gives you 0.
Gives you 0.
Okay, for now it works fine. You put 4 in it. Can you find a function such that it will accept 0, 1, or 2, and then it will give you the original number back? Now, some of you might realize, oh, it cannot be done. Why? Okay, if I give you 0, the original source might be a 0, might be a 3, might be a 6, or a 9, or a 12. Like, from the standpoint of a function, it cannot guarantee that the number I give is original number in this case, because I only know it's a 0, but it could be 0, 3, 6, or whatsoever. So in this case, this function over here do not have a inverse function, so I have to be careful with that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously, like I think the example that most mathematicians would probably use in this context is probably like an even degree polynomial or like x squared. But I guess the problem with that is if you're introducing like a new concept to people, then like some people will struggle with like the fact that a negative times a negative equals a positive, and somehow like I do kind of like this because there's this like cyclic pattern that I think most people can probably grasp. So I think in principle this is really good. I think maybe I probably would have liked to see a couple more terms and really emphasize the cyclic nature of this, because that's really cool. But I guess everyone probably understands it anyways, because the target audience is probably like really smart computer scientists.
Have a inverse
but yeah, anyway, that's cool. I mean, I guess that's like potentially more elementary than x squared, just because x squared requires you to understand how multiplication works with negative numbers. Oh, you like cryptography? I had a childhood friend, actually, like an internet friend. I don't know if there's a difference there, but I knew somebody when I was younger who was really into cryptography. So that's cool.
About functions, basically. So let's just quickly wrap it up like this case. So yeah, that's basically all.
Oh, there's a wrap up. I never do that. I'm lazy. That's good. Let's see. Well, that was the first video, so presumably, you know, it's been, so it was like a year ago, so there's been like 9 months of honing the craft. So I guess the most recent one is probably pure gold. Oh, there's another presenter, I'm assuming. That's wonderful. That's big if true. That's big if true right there. Oh my god, I'm excited. I'm excited. Stupid Gates with more brain power. Logic gates. Hold on. How does this numbering work? So I guess it's just like a video series that gets into computer science in the end because we all love computer science. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, you know. Obviously, like with my series, and if I should probably work on and make more videos. My videos will eventually. Like it's funny that different people will take the stuff in different directions because obviously, like it kind of makes sense to start with functions and maybe basic operations, and kind of everyone will do something like that. But then after you get the basics covered, then different people will take it in different directions, obviously, because there's a lot of math in a lot of different directions. So someone might do calculus, someone else, a computer scientist, will do logic gates, or maybe like what is it called in general? So like I guess just like mathematical logic in general. That's like a huge thing that people study. So you can take things in lots of different directions. It's cool because I would never go in the logic gate direction, I guess. I actually don't know like what direction I would go in because for me, like in my head, math is like it's like. I mean, there's algebra, like abstract algebra has like a lot of cool detours, and linear algebra and matrices have like a lot of detours, and calculus has some detours. And I guess that's about it. Like anything else, like I wouldn't touch anything else. God, I'm horrible. I need to enjoy. I need to get used to like doing more math. Also, I think I was like sitting on my chair kind of weird, so the facial tracking kind of failed. Anyway, doesn't matter, I suppose. But yes, 2 presenters. That's so cool.
This time in this episode,
so cool.
Processing. Some basic functions they use is pretty much basic arithmetic actions like adding.
Oh my god, it makes it so much. It makes it so much more fun somehow when there's 2 people. That's something I wish that I could replicate. But I don't have friends, so rest in peace. I'm joking. Actually, yeah, I do have friends on vrchat, but they're not. I mean, some of them, maybe one of them doesn't play vrchat. Well, I don't play vrchat either. Anyway, yapping too much.
Logic gates is always used in there.
and just in case, logic gates can also be treated as a function as well. So if you haven't watched the episode of us like talking about functions, go take a look at that and then come back over here. Are the opposite of each other. So these booleans do not exactly have a fixed names. Like if you go for numbers, it's not. These two ideas are the opposite of each other, and you're good to go.
And the two, and so for technology sense, for logic gate sense, we use 0 and...
Oh, there's a physical, like, that looks like from Steins Gate. Like, they have the little thing. Wow. That, like, this is the power of vrchat, and I like the background, too, because I have horrible backgrounds every time. But, you can have these, like, physical things
to make
that you
representation to make it easier between 0 and 1s, we'll use this beautiful device
fiddle
right here.
around
So
with.
when a circuit has, so when a input has a value 0, as shown here with all these 4 light bulbs, there's no current going through any of them. As soon as I press this button, the light turns on, showing there is now current going through, now displaying a value of 1. This is the best visual representation of Boolean used in electricity. 0 for on.
Current going through. So we're even talking about it on the like semiconductor level, which is, or transistor level, I should say. That's cool. That's nice.
1 for on.
Or another way to see it is 0 for no current or no voltage, and a 1 is the other way around. So yeah, that.
I just realized that my stream title is actually outdated. It doesn't matter because it's not like anybody's gonna be interested in this stream anyway, but except for one very important person. But yes, I will change it to vrchat math YouTuber vrchat math content review. I am a professional streamer.
Alright, so the other important piece of logic gates that we need to know before we talk about logic gates is a very important electrical device called a transistor. Now you ask yourself, what the hell? What is a transistor? What is it? Simply a transistor is a semiconductor device that controls the flow of electrical current and voltage in a electrical circuit.
Yay, semiconductor.
So that it helps us monitor pretty much what goes in and what goes out of the simple circuit. So and a transistor is composed of three important parts: the emitter, the base, and the collector.
Holy shit, this is getting into physics. This is getting into stuff that I don't know.
And each part.
And I should know things because I've studied physics, but I just suck. Yeah.
Is important. The collector, you can see the collector as pretty much the source of the power, and then it flows outwards to the emitter. And the base itself is kind of like the control switch. It determines if it goes on, if the electrical current stays on.
No, I take it back. I actually didn't know this. This is like yeah, I mean, this is just what it does, yeah.
Off, that's the base. And we have other examples to help visualize.
But I didn't know they had, like, names.
What this complicated.
I knew that there was a component called the transistor that does this.
And then normally you just like turn on the sink, you just like pull out your hand and then put it on the handle and then just yoink it, and then there you go, you have water. So in this case, the main example would be like a collector would be, let's say, maybe like your water source or a pipe or whatsoever. And then in this case, I activate the base. In this case, I yoink the handle, and then out.
This music does not scale well to 2 times speed, in my opinion. But that's obviously, that's just my own problem.
Comes the water from your sink. In this case, that would be the emitter.
And so for electrical sense, if you want to use electrical sense, take this light bulb. We know how light bulbs works. You go to pretty much a light switch. Pretty much the collector is pretty much where where your electricity is coming from, and then use of the circuit and the output using the circuit, and it shows all combinations of inputs and outputs that circuit will output.
Look at it, and then come back over here when you're ready.
So we need a way to display the values and pretty much compute the values of what logic gates in a circuit will be. And we have that special little table, we could say, called the truth table. So you wonder, what's the truth table?
Truth table, yay. That's math.
So the truth table is simply pretty much a chart that displays all the inputs that are used in the circuit and the output used in the circuit, and it shows all combinations of inputs and outputs that circuit will output. With the correct logic gates. A better explanation is it grabs all possible combinations from all the input from all the different logic gates, and it breaks down into individual components, which allows us to give us the nice simple output.
First we have the NOT gate, which is the simplest gate. It takes one input and it flips the signal, meaning turns zeros into one, turns one into zero. It's extremely simple, but important. Next we have the OR gate. In order
I'm assuming, like, you probably made this world yourself, because I feel like this is, like, so specific that there probably wouldn't already be this type of world on vrchat. But this is really cool with the, like, physical things in vrchat. This is very high tech. It's kind of a crime, sort of, that there are no views. I mean, like, I don't have any views either. Actually, it's on the order of, like, the same number of views as me, I would say. I think for me, like, I don't know, like, how YouTube works, but I think, like, for me, maybe there's some, I mean, I hope that there's some, like, furry appeal to my character, but, so that would, but, honestly, like, I haven't gotten a lot of views, so, yeah, I guess furries are a pretty niche community. It's funny how, like, the vrchat community and the vrchat furry community is, like, almost the same. Like, pretty much, like, half of vrchat players are furries or something. Maybe not half, but, like, it is quite significant. So maybe if you invite guests over, it makes sense to have, like, at least one, like, anime avatar and at least one furry avatar. This is just, like, talking, like, marketing and numbers, right? Because, got, like, lots of people who are into the floof. But anyways.
For it to give you a 1, A or B has to be 1, or both, doesn't matter. If both A and B are 0, then it will give you a 0. There's the AND gate. Both inputs needs to be a 1 in order to output a 1, otherwise 0. Those gates mentioned earlier, they can be connected back to back and end up with some new gates.
I feel like I was never explained what a truth table was.
To give us the nice simple output.
First we have the NOT gate, which is the simplest gate.
It grabs all possible combinations from all the input from all the different logic gates, and it breaks down into individual components, which allows us to give us the nice simple output.
Sorry, what?
Will output. with the correct logic gates. A better explanation is it's a better will outputs that circuit will will output with the correct logic gates. A better explanation is it grabs all possible combinations from all the inputs from all the different logic gates, and it breaks down into individual components.
I mean, if you're gonna be putting this much effort into editing the video anyways, then I mean, this is just my opinion, but maybe at that point, like, you could also maybe chop up the commentary a little bit, but I guess it's personal preference, because if you edit the commentary, then it becomes a little choppy. That's true. So it's a trade-off, but
It's which allows us to give us the nice simple output.
First, we have the NOT gate, which is the simplest gate.
They take inputs and then
where is the truth table? I lost the truth table.
Switch.
Because I love truth tables.
So just in case transistors, or in this case logic gates, also works just like functions, because just like I said it before, like logic gates, they take inputs and then based on the different inputs it has, and it will just give you different outputs in this case. So in this case, if you haven't watched episode 1 of the series, which is like, you know, it's just me talking about functions, you can go take a look at it and then come back over here when you're ready.
So we need a way to display the values and pretty much compute the values of what logic gates in a circuit will be. And we have that special little table, we can say, called the truth table. So you want to
Call the truth table to compute all the values. Is that what I
values of
heard?
what logic gates in a circuit will be. And we have that compute the values. So we need a way to display the values and pretty much compute the values of what logic gates in a circuit will be. And we have
I don't know why I'm like hyper focusing on this, but it's like, it's math, and I like truth table is like, it's true to my heart. So
much compute the values of what logic gates in a circuit will be.
I mean, I guess like, yeah, I mean, it frustrates me a little bit, because I feel like well, I guess it depends on like whether you're like a mathematician or a computer scientist. But for me, as a more math-oriented person, even though I do also like computer science, I feel like the like idea of a truth table is like the most important thing. And here it's like, I think they say like you compute the logic gates or something. So kind of the like but I mean, I guess it's not that deep, because like A, everybody already knows what a truth table is, and B, examples are like they come like right after. So yeah. But this as well, like it's not so clear like what the table here is. Like usually in math you have like an actual table, and this is more like a diagram. So like it's got like the same idea as a truth table. You know, you go through all the possible combinations of the Boolean inputs, but it's not really a table. It's just, I guess, a diagram. I don't know. So, you know, as a truth table lover myself, that maybe is a bit, you know, not entirely satisfactory, but
First,
I mean, I'm nitpicking obviously, because, you know, that's content, I guess.
needs to be a 1 in order to
But these visuals are really cool. And just the fact that there's like PowerPoint slides in the first place. This is like so much effort. I mean, it's easy to like glance at this and think like, oh, like whatever, you know, but that's like really unfair, because this is like, you know, different colors, red, green, white, and these like diagrams are actually like drawn out carefully. And I don't know if you like made these like illustrations yourselves as well. So yeah, I don't know. Like a lot of this, or like all of this, must have taken a really long time for sure.
output a 1, otherwise 0. Those gates mentioned earlier, they can be connected back to back and end up with some new gates. A NAND gate is
Oh my god, what? Yeah, I forgot. One thing I forget how like anime works. I mean, oh, I shouldn't say that, but like,
those gates
I forget that like
earlier,
oh well
they can be
and
connected
uwu.
back
That's
to
like
back and
that's not
end
a
up with
furry
some
thing.
new
Like
gates.
I always think like oh yeah that's how furries talk, but no, it's actually. I mean, I don't know like who came up with it first. I don't know about that, but yeah, it's like it's our shared cultural heritage, I guess you could say. So it's not just furries. I was like, are we pandering to furries over here with the OO? But no, it's actually just also used in the anime circles. Yeah, that's cool. I have one like IRL friend who's like, he's like, I don't know if like if saying weeb is derogatory as like a non-anime consumer, but he's pretty much like a weeb, I should say, and he's really nice. He's one of my best friends, and he actually introduced me to vrchat. So yeah, that's cool. Yapping. Okay, we got more
NOR
gates.
gate is just a simple OR gate, then
Oh
followed
yeah,
by
so now
NOT
we're
gate.
forming gates by combining gates. That's cool. I like that. And here, I think, does the order matter? Actually, I have no idea because I've never thought about these things. NOR gate, followed by normal NOT gate. I think well, of course the order matters because actually I don't remember what like off the top of my head what a NOR is like supposed to be. I mean, it makes sense like the output of the OR is negated, I guess, sure. I remember that like SOR is exclusive OR, and I know what that means, but I haven't seen NOR. So this is getting into like nerdy computer science territory, I guess, in my book, because yeah, I mean I've heard of people say the word NOR gate like somewhere, but
Gate.
I haven't like just, like consciously really thought these through because it's not my biggest, not my wettest fantasy. XNOR, yeah, like this is like XOR is like that's cool, but XNOR, like oh my god, like this is getting so nerdy. It's good, but yeah, a bit computer sciencey for my liking.
Gates that take 2 inputs. There are 16 of them, and theoretically, all of them can be made. So, for example, if we just take a look at logic gate, what I would call logic gate number 12, or
I hope there's gonna be like a part at some point where you mention like how like only 2 logic gates are enough to like derive like the rest of them. I don't know if I already skipped over that part, because that to me is like that's a cool like mathematical result. I guess like tremendously, kind of insignificant to computer scientists. Oh, because who cares, right? Would be tremendously inconvenient to only have 2, but regardless, I think it's a fun, curious result that you only need like not negation and or maybe. I mean, it can't just be like any 2 random gates. It needs to be like carefully chosen ones, but there are some that work. Like that, so that's cool.
whatsoever. And then, based on this idea, if you just go through all the 16 possible gates, you can actually categorize all the previous logic gates we have talked about earlier can be categorized into these 16 logic gates. And technically speaking, if you have, let's say, 3 inputs, that will give you, technically speaking, if you have, let's say, 3 inputs to these 16 logic gates.
So I guess this is like, oh my god. So what was this thing again?
Actually categorize all the previous whatsoever. And then, based on this idea, if you just go through all the 16 possible gates, you can actually categorize all the previous logic gates we have talked about earlier can be categorized into these 16 logic gates.
So is this like you combine two gates where it's like, dude, I don't know.
Give it a case. Logic gate number 12.
I'm skipping ahead too much, so now I'm missing material.
If we just take a look at logic gate, what I would call logic gate number 12, or I would call it 0011, basically it's actually just read what is the first input, like in this case, look what is A, and then return A. So if A is 0, return 0. If A is 1, give it a 1 whatsoever. And then based on this idea, if you just go through all the 16 possible gates, you can actually categorize all the previous logic gates we have talked about earlier can be categorized into these 16 logic gates. And technically speaking, if you have...
I don't know if this is like the standard way to notate it. For me, it's a bit weird because it's like essentially you have like, I mean, I can't zoom in, unfortunately, apparently. But like the first input is like the first character, and then the second input is the third character, and then the output is read as the second character, and then the fourth character. Which, I mean, I don't understand the point of like jumping around where it's like first input, first output, second input, second output. Like I don't know if I'm like too math brained for this, or like if this is like this makes tremendous sense in computer science, but I feel like the inputs and outputs are like kind of separate. Like this doesn't click the best in my brain, but I don't know. I mean, it's subjective. It doesn't matter in the sense that like you can choose your own convention of writing these and whatever. In any case, I guess the deep realization is that if you have 4 options for the inputs and 4 options for the outputs for each input, then you have 16 in total, and then you can index them, and that's cool. That's really cool.
Let's say 3 inputs, that will give you 2 to the power of 8 possible logic gates or logics in this case. But by using the same idea, you can actually force 2 to the power of let's say 3.
So then
inputs,
we have three inputs.
You, 2 to the power of 8 possible logic gates or logics in this case.
Right. So input combinations is 8, and each output has, or each input has how many? What? Complex logic gates. I'm falling off. Oh my god. Losing track.
By using the same idea, you can actually force some of them, and you'll end up with the logic you want. Like, for example, let's just say specifically, you exactly only 1. Like, let's just say we have our inputs A, B, and C, and then let's just say you exactly only 1. When A is 0, B is 1, and C is 0, under this condition, it will only output a 1, or otherwise output 0. The way you can do it is just check A, grab A, and then you flip it because you want it to be 0, and then now you flip it, now you get a 1 by using a NOT gate. And then B is already 1, just let it stay there. C in this case is well, in this case B1 is a 0, so when it's a 0, we want to flip it into a true. Now in this case, we have the flip A, the normal B, and then the flip C. And then afterwards, we just need to AND gate all of this thing. And then basically, if any one of them, just like if any of the inputs just like break any of this, it will just output 0. Or otherwise, if all the inputs fulfill the requirements we need, in this case 0, 1, 0, then it will output a 1. So technically speaking, we can theoretically make as many logic gates, like as complicated as you want. It's going to look extremely bulky and all that stuff. So
I like that example. I'm not going to pretend that I went through the thought process of how that example worked, but I trust it, and I think it's great to have examples of how to make like you described, like the functionality of a logic gate, and then you actually go and build that logic gate out of simpler gates. I think that's a great exercise. So yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
If you still remember that we said at the beginning of the video, we did say something like logic gates can do arithmetic stuff. Here is one of the examples. Say we want to...
This is getting to the real stuff now. How is this all related to the magic that is computation? Wow.
Add 2 numbers together. We'll add the numbers digits by digits. In this case, we are dealing with binary digits, so the possible digits are 0 and 1, which fits the current situation we have. Like, if we have a current, then it's 1. If we don't have a current, it's 0. So it's perfect. What is showing on the screen here is a 4 adder. It has 3 inputs, the digit from the first number and the digit from the second number. And sometimes it is possible to have carries from the previous digit, like the part where back in base 10, when the digit adds up to 10, it will carry it to the next place, and the next place will have to catch it. It is the same idea over here. It is just, instead of carrying 10, we are carrying 2 in this case.
You won't believe it, but I went to an engineering school, so I've actually like kind of fiddled around with these like adders. Unfortunately, it was. I mean, I don't know.
And the full adder has 2 outputs, one for the sum.
It's kind of cool, I guess. It's kind of cool. It's just, to me, it's very tedious. You have to be very careful about all this stuff. And I don't even remember all the details because it wasn't my favorite thing in the world. But it's like you have like a semi-adder, and then you use that somehow to make a full adder or something. I don't know. I guess it's probably being explained here, but I'm kind of rotted. My brain is being rotted. It's rotting right now, so yeah. Also, low-key, I'm going to quickly check out what they have at the student restaurant because I need to probably go eat in an hour. That's incredible. You have no idea what is written on there, but that's okay. I will just tell you that it's incredible. Incredible food.
A possible carry that will bring it to the next digit. Now, if all digits are 0, then the sum is 0, and the carry is also...
But that's only in an hour, so I have plenty of time to finish this epic review.
0. If all inputs adds up to 1, then the sum is 1, and there's no carry at all, so carry is 0. If all inputs adds up to 2, this means we have to carry the 2 to the next digit, and then the sum will become 0. So here our sum will be 0, and our carry will be 1. And
I wonder if this is like the I mean, I set the terms, I already forgot them, like full adder and half adder. So I guess I think if I remember correctly, the half adder is like the single bit one, only deals with itself. Yeah, exactly. I think the half adder is like for 1 bit, and then the full adder does it for like arbitrarily, maybe not arbitrarily long, but like, well, maybe arbitrarily long bit strings. And then it just uses the like half adder and the carry to like do the logic. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
If all inputs are on, meaning it adds up to 10, like the digit from the first number is 1, the digit from the second number is also 1, and then we also have a carry, then what we will do here is...
Like, frankly, I don't know how comprehensible this is, but like to somebody who's learning it for the first time, but I am watching it on 2 times speed, and I'm like not paying a lot of attention. And it's like genuinely, I think this is very difficult to explain probably because it was like, I mean, it's tedious because it has a lot of moving parts. I mean, I guess it's kind of like, at least the like half adder is very simple in principle, but then turning that into a full adder is kind of, well, again, it's like maybe simple in principle, but it's kind of terrible to implement in practice because you have to make like so many of them and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Cool.
We will have a carry, so carry is 1, and then we also have a sum as well, so the sum will be 1 as well.
Okay, so now we have an example. Okay, this is fun. So let me actually rewind.
Then what we will do here is we will have a carry, so carry is 1.
Carry is 1.
And then we also have a sum as well, so the sum will be 1 as well.
Sum is 1. So I guess this is the result of the previous half adder, I guess, being put into like the next part of the whole thing.
On the screen, you can see both of us are going through all 8 possible input combinations. But
this is the full adder. There are many ways to make a full adder. It's really...
You might asking, hey, why 8 possible input combinations? This actually hints you in one of the previous episodes, Steve and I were talking about binary. If you haven't watched that video yet, go take a look at it and then come back. The concept is quite important when it comes to electronic things like this. So far we only have the signal flowing from one direction to another. Well,
oh my god, okay, I take it back. I take back everything I said about like, because, okay, I need to like remember this, 1646. I just now realized that both of the presenters have like cat ears, I assume. So respect for that. Respect. So that's like that's yeah, that's gonna appeal to all the furries, I'm sure. Wonderful. I just saw that this ear here, and I was like, oh no, just that's not well. Yeah. I approve. I approve. That's good. That's good pedagogy right there.
To another. Well, what will happen when we wrap the signal back to the front? Things will become interesting. One mechanism uses this idea, which is the RS latch, or aka set reset latch.
I think this is the first thing in this video where I've like genuinely not RS latch. No, I may have heard of this. But this is getting to like territory where like I don't even know what this is. Set reset RS latch. I think I've heard of this in like a Minecraft context, honestly.
Now, by convention,
This is making me realize like how little I know about computer science. Like I am big stupid, but I mean, yeah. No, I just like I just want to teach little kids in middle school and some really simple stuff and get paid and go to furry conventions like twice a year. That's the life I desire. I'm like I'm dumb, but I don't care. I fully take full responsibility in being dumb. That's why I play Clash Royale in Minecraft in my free time, because that's you know, gets yeah. Oh. I don't know, it's weird, like, because I'm not gonna lie, I get a bit of FOMO, you know, obviously, I'm like I like math and STEM and science and learning, so every time there's like, every time that there's stuff that I don't know, I start thinking, like, oh, I should know this, but, it's cool that there's stuff that I don't know, but this is pretty basic, so maybe I should figure this out right now. I should watch the video. I should pay attention to the video. Simplest unit to let logic gates have memory and states. So presumably, well, I don't know what the Q and Q1 mean, but this reminds me of like finite automata, because I took like I don't know if it's called theory of computation in other countries, but I took a course where we have like finite automata, and I actually T8 that course too. It was great. So this kind of reminds me of those finite automata where there's like an automaton that interprets a binary string and moves around in a grid or in a graph. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
RS latch starts with both inputs as 0 and its output as 0. Now, when we give the S input a pulse like a shock, like turn it on and then off quickly, the output will become 1. And no matter how we mess
Which output? This says there are two outputs.
with S, like how many pulse we gave it, or we let it stay turned on whatsoever, the output stays at 1 until...
Oh no, don't, oh my god, don't say pumping lemma. That is, oh my god, that is bringing up memories. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It was, yeah, so it was funny because like it was a computer scientist for the most part. I was the more like mathematically inclined person. So it was very fun. It was very fun to try to explain the pumping lemma to them. I mean, I don't remember the pumping lemma off the top of my head because this is not like my favorite bread and butter, but I do remember that a lot of computer scientists struggled with all the epsilons, and they're like, okay, like how do I find a contradiction out of this and stuff like that, to the point where if you actually Google like regular language pumping lemma on Wikipedia, then what I think is incredibly funny is that on Wikipedia there's literally a section titled "Use of the lemma to prove non-regularity." This is like something that like a mathematician or like a math article, they would never write this, because it's like, well, you have the lemma and, well, it's obvious how you can like find a contradiction to it. You just do it, buddy. But because this is like something that every computer scientist is forced to learn, you know, they get scared off by all these symbols. So Wikipedia editors have actually given them step-by-step instructions on how to formulate the proof that finds a contradiction that contradicts the pumping lemma. So to me, that's kind of funny. I mean, I shouldn't like make fun of anybody, because genuinely this is helpful. And I do remember that the first time that I took the course, I may have, maybe for simplicity, I might have used these instructions as well, just because it's convenient. But because it's just a nice checklist of things. I mean, you follow these steps and you're golden. But yeah, it was good times. I really enjoyed this, because it's like the formulation of the lemma is like, it's got all these symbols, and you know, all these variables get some computer scientists a little scared. So it was good fun. But like the fun thing is like, there's actually logic to, like, it's not just like a random result that somebody like just dropped on you. There's actually logic to it, and I never went through the effort of I know, like, approximately, like, okay, it has something to do with, you find some sort of loop somewhere in the middle, like kind of like in this diagram, like, okay, but I've never actually like went through the trouble of like thinking through like how it like exactly works. But so yeah, I don't, if somebody, and when I was a TA, like cause like honestly, the computer scientists, like they could have, if they attended the lectures, then I think on the lectures they actually might have proved it. So I guess, you know, it's not my job as a TA to prove it. But like a lot of the time, if there was like some extra material or some extra proof, then I usually wanted to go over it. But this was one of the things where like I didn't even try, because I knew that they were like computer scientists and they weren't gonna care, and like just like understanding how to use it in the first place was like, that was the main learning outcome in our little exercise groups. So you know, we didn't worry about proving this, but it's cool. I should probably think about it. And if you read the proof here, it's actually the proof is very short, so it's probably actually not that deep. It's probably pretty easy to understand. But yeah, anyways, not gonna do that today, because I am big dumb. Join the virtual party. Wikipedia turns 25. Oh my goodness. Wikipedia is older than me. That's insane. Oh, you use Lambda. Did I use Lambda? Yeah, I don't know where epsilon came from. I said epsilon, but I remember epsilon we used epsilon to denote an empty string. But there's actually no epsilon in the formulation of the pumping lemma on Wikipedia. So I probably misremember the epsilon part. They use N and P, but anyways. PDA. I forgot what a PDA was. Probably push down automaton. Yeah, anyways, I don't want to revisit these things because okay, I mean, the lecturer was a good guy. I guess I felt a bit iffy about him. But I'm not going to talk about that, but I don't know. I don't have the best memories of being a TA on this course. Taking this course myself, that was fun. But when I TA'd it, I feel like the environment was so tense, and we had to meet up every week. Like, not every course does that, but we specifically needed to meet up every week. And frankly, I thought it was a little unnecessary and a little frustrating. And there was something about the lecturer that I think was like just not very inviting. Like, he tried to crack jokes, and I should, because, you know, someday I'm going to be famous and somebody's going to know who I am and who my lecturer was. It's not that deep. It's not that personal, but, you know, sometimes people just don't get along perfectly. And I feel like he was one of the lecturers that I wasn't the biggest fan of. But in any case, it doesn't matter. So yeah. Where was I? I was cooking. I was cooking up a review. All right, let's see.
We send a pulse to R, or, you know, meaning to reset the system back to 0. And no matter how we messed with R, meaning turn it on, turn it off, whatsoever, the output will stay at 0 until we gave the S input a pulse again and setting the output to 1.
Output to 1. I don't understand, because there's not a single bit that gets turned to 1 going from this to this. I don't know. I feel like
Now it is
like I don't understand this notation. Like what? Like, I guess, like, because here I see there's like set, reset, so 2 inputs and then 2 outputs, I guess. And what are these, like, transitions? Because I don't know. I don't get it. But whatever. It's not that deep. My problem entirely. Small game in Unity. Oh, that's cute. Wow. Yeah, I could have. Yeah. My friend who got me to vrchat was a computer science, or is a computer scientist. So that could have been my fate too, but for some reason I enjoyed mathematics a little bit more, and I think I still do. I'm not the biggest fan of, I mean, like, in terms of like everybody on the planet, I'm a big fan of computer science. But in terms of like STEM majors and engineers, I'm like not even the biggest fan of computer science. I kind of just, it's kind of messy. I don't know. Like, kind of every time I try to start a project in whatever programming language, it's like I try to design the program architecture. I try to design like good classes, you know, I try to make the code look good. And then at some point I just get this despair. I'm like, I don't want to do this. This sucks. I want to do something else. And then I quit the project. So that is the story. That is the story of me in computer science. Yes. Anyways, moving on.
In this case, a simple truth table might not be enough because an input
Wait a minute, colorblind. I love how you're saying no offense. I don't know if colorblinded people take offense to that question. I am not colorblind. I don't know. I don't think I even have flux on currently. So I don't know if there's anything distorting the colors. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm not colorblind. I'm not even blind. I have my ex was actually like not like 100% blind, but he had like a very, why am I talking about my ex on my stream? Well, nobody knows my ex, so I guess it's like anonymous enough where I can talk about it. well, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to say that he had like a rare genetic mutation, I guess, or like abnormality, I should say, where he was like almost blind, but well, he could see, but not very well. So, but not me. I actually don't even have to wear glasses, but I still do sometimes because I think they look good. But I've been thinking about that too. Like I don't know anymore. Like if glasses are my thing or not. I feel like I look pretty good even without glasses on. But anyways,
combination of say 0 0 might not always give you the same output. Like for example, RS is 0 0 right now. The output could be a 0 or a 1 because it depends on if we gave R.
I guess I'm confused because they keep talking about the output, but I see 2 outputs here. So am I like, is there something I'm not getting? I don't know.
Shock or as a shock whatsoever.
Oh my god, yo, I have my oh my god, that's so cool. I have my my friend from college. I guess I should say university, as we do in Europe. Well, I guess it depends. Well, yeah, anyway. Yeah. What the dog doing? Yeah. My friend is like, shout out to, if you need like great commissions, great art, you know, Topi VVV in the chat, you know, just the greatest artist out there. Just saying. Yeah. Oh my god, he's freaking out, but for no reason at all, because there are no. I mean, there's one person there. We're having this epic math review basically, but yeah, I'm not famous enough for my words to actually carry any weight. But yeah, we're cooking. We're trying to see how the future of education on vrchat is gonna look like. We're on the forefront of technology here, looking at what is out there. So yeah, this is so cool. I love streaming. I should become a streamer. This is so cool. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, it's funny how like this stream like would not have worked without like my existing quote unquote fan base, because you know, I was playing Minecraft in Clash Royale expecting people to come in like, oh my god, peak gameplay, I love your gameplay, this is so cool. Like nobody came for that. Everybody was like, oh, I love your math content, when are you gonna do more math stuff? So here I am doing math stuff now, kind of. I'm reviewing this Sharp Razor's peak math content. Honestly, very good. Shout out to, you know, if anyone's watching the VOD for some reason, then please go and subscribe to Memo 2007 Ultra. I'm actually going to subscribe myself, so please, everybody, follow along and subscribe to Memo 2007 Ultra. Yes, building up a community over here. Cool. Anyway, and on top of that, on top of the subscription, I'm also going to drop a like on the video. So, yeah, good manners over here. I don't know if I should have, well, I'm not going to have music in the background because I'm watching the video.
Now, meaning this mechanism has some sort of memory or state. This is where a state diagram becomes useful, like you can see.
A state diagram. Okay, I feel like that's the thing from like what we were talking about with like the related to, you know, finite automata, right? So you have state diagrams. So I know what that is because I took the course back in the day and TA'd it. Yeah, but I guess that's weird because I wouldn't have thought that like state diagrams would be like super like relevant for logic gates. You know, because I don't think of logic gates as being like models of computation. But I guess yeah, I don't know. What is going on? Who knows?
It on top of the screen, keeping track of the current state of the
Current
RS
state.
latch.
Of the RS latch. Yes. Yes. At this point I'm actually just gonna Google the Wikipedia article because I feel like there's something like now I'm invested, okay? Now I'm invested and now I want to understand this. And honestly, it is Wikipedia time. So, flip-flop in parentheses electronics. SR latch, RS latch. Okay, it's possible that I'm actually like not gonna understand this right now because this seems very difficult. Asynchronous set reset latches. What the heck? SR latch. Cross coupled NOR gates. Oh, there's an animation. Oh, I love animations. Animation go brr. Okay, I lost it. Here we go. Animated latch. This is like dimes or like coins. Goes to a NOR, then it changes color. It goes. Wait, hold on. I can't follow this. My eyes are not made for this. Okay, my eyes are like, I can't follow that. I'm sorry. SR latch operation. There's a citation. So SR Q next action. Like this is not a logic gate. This is something else. Or maybe this is a logic gate. This is deep. This is deep. We connect the logic gates such that the signal goes from one side to another. You have functions accepting multiple inputs and output multiple values. Output multiple values. We wrap the signal back to the front. So it's got like, oh, there was a name for that. I forgot what it was called. Like, wait. I'm using Finnish to make up for my lack of. So there's like a feedback mechanism, I guess. That's cool. Oh yeah, I never fixed the keycap that fell off. But anyway, that's not important, I guess. Oh, this is so nerdy. What if I mean, hear me out. This is kind of crazy. But what if I asked Google Gemini, not ChatGPT, but Google Gemini, because I think Google Gemini is slightly better than ChatGPT. What if I use that? Is that cheating? Yeah, it's cheating, but I like cheating, so let's do it. Except I'm gonna... Ooh, am I gonna reveal? Well, I don't think... Actually, I can just do OBS magic, too. To, like, make sure that I don't have, like, all my E621 queries on Gemini for some reason. So let me see what I have on Gemini. I hope it's just really cool stuff, like nerdy stuff. Because usually I ask nerdy stuff. Actually, it doesn't even show it. Okay, some of this is embarrassing. I'm gonna delete that, for instance. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. We're back on Gemini. So, what is an SR? Explain how an SR latch works. An SR latch is the most basic form of digital memory. Bistable. Oh, shout out to all the bisexuals out there. I hope you're all bistable. Even after you take your finger off the button. There's a diagram. Oh my god, I forgot like how these worked. So cause like whether this is and or like it's just, oh my god. AND gate. So AND gate is like that, and OR gate is like that. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is like these are OR gates. This is an AND gate, and this is an OR gate with that negation. Okay, I get it. I'm smart. Cool. So I guess this period is used to denote that what? Inputs and outputs. Set. When activated, it sets the output to 1. But we don't have S like in this diagram, so I guess it's not referring to the diagram. But there's an S and an R that you can fiddle with in the main output, in the complementary output. Why is there a complementary output? Oh my god. Why is there a forbidden state? Time the circuit gets confused. Okay, so don't do that. Okay, I have a question. Why is there a complementary output instead of just one output? Oh, you're saying that a gate isn't a triangle with a ball? Are you saying that's inaccurate? Are you saying that's not formal scientific jargon? Maybe not. So, let's see. Cross-coupling. See, what the hell is this cross-coupling that they keep talking about? Oh my god, this is so nerdy. Because each gate inverts its input. This is like, this is probably unbelievably boring to watch. I'm so insecure about this right now. I need like learning music. I'm putting on the learning music. Yeah, this is the Minecraft music. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit, but yeah. Epic. In professional electronics, having two opposite signals is useful for differential signaling. Can verify that the latch is functioning correctly. I guess that's fair. Of a bit for the next part of your calculation. Which has propagation delay. Oh, that's smart. That's kind of smart. So it's just like for convenience, basically. So it's not that deep. It's just for convenience. I like that. I like that. So they give you both options so that you don't have to work for them yourself. You get the, you know, if you want to check whether it's happened or it didn't happen, something blah blah blah. Yes, good. Epic. Okay, circuit design is low-key actually pretty cool. Like, I mean, I can respect this. This is a good hustle. If anybody does this for a living, you got my full respect. 100%. This is cool. This is cool. Gets my approval. Gets my approval for sure. Oh, there's a don't care condition. Oh, there's a Wikipedia. article titled "Don't Care." Redirected from "Don't Care." Yeah, so I guess this is like, if you know, the next time that your friend says something a little wonky, you can send them this Wikipedia article, and that will surely shut them up. So, yeah, it's gonna destroy them epic style. I mean, it would be kind of impolite to do so, but technically, you know, I take zero responsibility for the consequences of doing this, but this Wikipedia page exists. Cool. Can't happen term. Logic design. Oh my god, they have digital, like, icons here. That's cute. Anyway, this is nerdy, so yeah. This is what happens when I start, like, reading Wikipedia. Like, I start reading Wikipedia, and then I forget, like, the original thing that I was trying to learn. I mean, in this case, it was the SR latch. So it stores like a bit, and you can reset it. I get, maybe that's enough. Maybe that's all I need to know. Maybe it's not that deep. Maybe I'm overthinking it. You store a bit, and then you can ask the gate whether the bit is 0 or 1, and you can reset it. Now, exactly how do you do that? Well, I don't know, but I suppose it's all good. By the way, Hytale dropping tomorrow, so get hyped, everybody. If you don't know what Hytale is, it's like Minecraft, but a little different. Anyways, so, let's see where this goes.
In this case, we will make another video for, you know, state diagrams. Yeah. So yeah.
So yep, just in case, if you guys just think, hey, I just want to play with logic gates, and just in case.
Oh my god, logic gates. Huge respect. Huge respect. That is classy. That is what you call classy, for sure.
We have it here. So in this case, this is low logic gate. So once you come over here, you can just go to the computer science room. Over there, we have a whole bunch of like logic gates. The way, like, you just pick one of them up. Like over here, we have the two parts, the main part and the emitter. So we just hold the main part.
Emitter? Yo, that's like kind of like in the transistor.
If you just click it multiple times, you can just switch to different gates. However, here are some of the special ones. Like, for example, this is a false gate. No matter what input it receives, it will always give you false. So,
oh, it sends, like, electricity, I guess.
if I click it and switch it to another one, this is the truth gate. Meaning, no matter what it receives, it will always give you true.
What? But how does it work like that? Like, emitter? Like, what? Like, where does the electricity come from, like, on this side? Like, what is happening? It's like creating balls out of thin air. That doesn't seem, you know, plausible. But,
The rest is just like, this is buffer A, buffer B, not A, not B, OR gate, AND gate, XOR gate, and then back to the false gate. So yeah, there we have it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. We'll answer it when we can. Yeah.
That's cool.
So yeah, that's all the basic things that we need to know about logic gates.
Oh, there's
yeah.
another wrap up. And the wrap is like, it's like...
Any questions, leave it in the comment section below. We'll answer it when we
It's
can.
like it's like food,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's food. That's cool.
So yeah, that's all the basic things that we need to know about logic gates. And yep, just like wrap things up before we end the video.
Yeah, so going back to the beginning of the video, the purpose of the logic gates are used for logical and arithmetic calculations in devices that involves with memory, handling and memory optimization. The logic gates are very important in those sections of pretty much of hardware technology.
And then because if you just look at a single logic gate, it accepts input and then it gives you output. And therefore you can like think, hey, a single logic gate acts like a function.
And of course, logic gates
T receptors based on the current state of the receptor. Yeah, okay, I guess.
Are made from transistors, like the three parts of the logic gate mimics a transistor. Of course, the input would be the collector, the gate itself would be the base, and the output is the emitter, which, of course, that leads on to the Boolean part of the Boolean function part of the logic gate. Of course, when a 0 is present, there will be no electrical current or no output that would come out of the logic gates. And of course, if there is electrical current going out, going into the gates, there will be electrical output. So for clarity, 0 will be no electrical current, 1 will be electrical current. The simple logic gates, we have three important building blocks of logic gates. You got your NOT gate, your OR gate, and your AND gate.
Have like no
Gate,
comments.
pretty straightforward. It inverts any input
go
goes
through
into it.
all
It's
of
into
them
the
and check
output.
if
So
they
you put a
have
0
comments.
into it, it'll output as a 1. Put a 1 into it, it'll become a 0. The next second important simple gate, you got the output will be 1.
OR gate, and you have a NOT gate and a push. You're done. Now XOR in this case, if both inputs are the
So
same,
now they're going through all the gates. Oh yeah, because it's like recap, right? Right. Stuff. That's cool. Cool stuff. Okay, so there's links, our website, our roadmap, link tree. Let's see. Website. Yo, this is a cool website. This is like, you know, obviously it kind of makes sense. Like if you're a computer scientist, you obviously have a website. I guess like it's a bit sus that you're using like a ready-made, I guess, thing. So like, I mean, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense because it's kind of tedious to make a website, but I mean, I actually have a website of my own, but it's got nothing in it besides like a picture of my face, and and it's also like not online most of the time because I don't know, I just forget to like boot it up, I guess. Oh, so it's just a hosting thing. Yeah, well, I kind of have that same problem where I mean, my PC is like, it's on like most of the time, but sometimes I have to boot it off for like reasons, and then I forget to like relaunch my server. So then my website is like terrible uptime because of it. But I guess you probably code it like it's not like drag and drop like Squarespace website presumably, but it's just like for hosting. So that's fair. But was it worth it for the watermark? I mean, I don't know. Also, it's like you can get hosted. Like if you don't want to use your own PC, obviously, like I mean, students are not always the most well off. I mean, trust me, I would know. But it's not. I think it's like pretty easy, or pretty cheap to get hosting. So perhaps something to think about. But of course, like you know, once your YouTube channel like sets off and you start having like donators and people subscribing to your Patreon, which obviously is gonna happen because this is great work, then that's when you start to be able to pay for hosting in good conscience because it's paid for by the Patreons, by the people. So good luck. It's a great project. So here's like a to-do list. What's this set? How to make one set. Operations. Cryptography. Yeah, this is I don't want to say yuck because that's disrespectful to people who like it, but yeah, I mean, all of this is basically like computer science, which is fair, you know. I mean, yeah, computer science is cool. Got nothing against that. FWash cards. It's fun to like explore people's websites. It's just Kind of cool, kind of therapeutic almost. Make your own flashcards. So this is like a product. Okay, cool. I mean, I feel like we already have these programs, so I'm not sure what this does that the other ones don't. But it's cool. It's cool. 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 These numbers make me think like the project is memo 2007, and then this is games 2010, right? And arts 2009. Like I don't know what all this means. I have no idea. Like initially I thought like it's 2007 like when you were born. I mean that's possible. And if that's true, then that's a good reminder of my impending doom and my age. God, I'm old. But yeah. Cool project though. When the department is initiated. Oh, that makes more sense. So you're way older than me in other words. I'm the youngster here. Okay. That makes sense. Cool stuff. But I mean, like if this is your project and this was like made in 2007, like I don't know if I believe you. I mean what? That's a really long time ago. I don't understand. But anyway, cool stuff. They're even put into playlists, which is good. Obviously, that's a good habit. I mean, not all of them, because this is 8, and there were 6 in playlists. So, better get to work over there. But, yeah, that's good.
Yo, everyone, and we're back to this episode, and this time we're going to talk about the 4th
Oh, wow. Lots of new guests.
dimension. So, just in case, with roses, what? So, here we have our x-axis, left and right. Here we have our y-axis, up and down. And then here we have our z-axis. So, originally...
Oh, I love how in this one, the guests are just listening to the lecture. That's funny, I guess.
I noticed earlier you were talking about T. Is that another axis or is that a...
So
oh yeah, they're asking questions and stuff. That's nice. That's a flex to have friends who are like, who agree to learn about math for 50 minutes.
So, a 4D sphere, it would be something like, alright, we have X, Y, and Z, and a new dimension, W. Well, I cannot show it here because we're all 3D creatures. As long as this point, also along in the W direction, has a length in between the origin point is a fixed radius, then that is also a part of the 4D sphere. So, one thing you can imagine what's a 4D sphere is, it's a whole bunch of 3D spheres got stacked together and then compact along the 4th direction. So most of the time people struggle to like understand what is going on. So that's why I have another toy. Where's the...
I've been thinking about special relativity recently, and I feel, I mean, in that like whole ordeal, there's like obviously 4 dimensions, and so I don't know if it's like a fair way to think about like a 4-dimensional like set of points is maybe to imagine like a sphere perhaps evolving in time and then imagining that the whole dance that the sphere does, if you imagine that as like a single entity, which you can do because it's just a set of points with the x, y, z, and time coordinates. If you imagine the whole 3D sphere dancing for indefinitely, basically, and treat that as an object, then that's basically, I guess that's, I mean, that's a four-dimensional object, really, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty spicy. Spatial dimension, not time. Yeah. Well, I guess because we don't have a fourth spatial dimension, so you can only really like try to visualize things. I guess here, like, you say, like, imagine that it's all like somehow squished onto like spheres are squished onto a point, but I guess that's just like, I don't know. Well, I guess, yeah, I mean, it depends, like, what sort of thing you have, because, anyway, I've actually not thought about, like, higher dimensional geometry very much. Like, I'm not, like, what is the definition for a 4D sphere? I mean, presumably it's, like, all the points whose distance in the four-dimensional sense, or in the Euclidean sense, it is constant from a so you have like, so if you have like a three-dimensional subspace where where the fourth coordinate is 0 maybe, then I guess the like 3D part of the sphere must change if the fourth coordinate changes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, anyways, yeah, this not my like, not directly the stuff I think about before going to bed. There is stuff about, like, I guess, like, electromagnetic radiation and special relativity that I have thought about before going to bed, and that has 4 dimensions, but I guess it's not the same thing because it's a time dimension. Although, like, I mean, the interpretation is that's just, I mean, however we interpret things, that should not concern the GigaChad mathematician, of course. But that's not really true because I mean, the kind of the geometry changes when the like metric changes, like how you measure distances, and in special relativity, I actually don't know how special relativity works, but like the geometry. Oh, but there's like a Minkowski metric or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna yap about things I don't know about. I've tried to read up about special relativity, but I don't know much because I got a little stuck on a certain little detail. I got stuck on the Lorentz transformations because I feel like there's just kind of a lot to unpack there. I found like a textbook that basically derives the Lorentz transformations, but I don't know, to me it's very kind of spooky. I still haven't like kind of wrapped my head around it, to be honest. But in any case, it is getting quite late. I have been streaming for, how long has it been? Let me see. I have been streaming for 3.5 hours. Wow, that's a marathon stream. I'm like a professional streamer. Somebody should hire me to be their professional streamer, I guess. Because, you know, that's yeah. That's a lot of streaming for one day. But glad I did it. But yeah, I guess yes. I'm really glad that you're doing stuff in VRChat. I think VRChat is an incredible creative medium, and I'm looking forward to what new stuff you create. And you guys are like putting in a lot more effort than me with all the editing, and well, you also plan these things out a lot more, evidently, because I mean, frankly, usually I have like the outline, maybe some bullet points, but well, I don't know. I feel like the topics that you have are maybe a bit more ambitious. At least the fourth dimension. I mean, that's pretty ambitious. But anyway, yeah, absolutely. Very cool stuff. I will be waiting to see what more you make. And hopefully I'll have time. Probably not going to have a lot of time this spring, but who knows? Maybe in the summer or maybe next fall. At the very latest, I'll probably start making some kind of videos of my own. Probably, I'll probably switch it up. I honestly, I'm not super thrilled about the Math Deeply from Scratch series where I just yap about like things down to like kind of excruciating detail. And then it's like, I don't know, but I guess, well, some people have liked it. I don't know, maybe, who knows? But probably gonna try to come up with something new to spice things up. Something that would seem higher quality without actually being higher quality. I think that would be great, because my videos, frankly, are very, like, they're unedited, and you can kind of tell that they're not, like, the greatest. I mean, streaming is fine, or streaming is fun, because I get to be a little unprofessional, and that's, like, even the, like, quote-unquote professionals don't have, like, every little syllable perfected, because you're a human being talking live, so it's you do the best that you can. But when you make videos, you can edit it, and you can make it, like, you can turn it into a masterpiece if you want to. But I guess I'm lazy. I don't want to put in the time unless I have like a really good idea, right? But yeah, I've thought about like using maybe Manim, like 3 Brian uses that, but I don't know. Anyways, I like to talk a lot, clearly. But I think that's about where I'm gonna end the stream. So shout out once more to Memo 2007 Ultra. If there's anybody watching this VOD, probably not. Cool stuff. I can't wait to see where like this like VRChat and other similar platforms evolve as like educational mediums, because I truly think there's a lot of potential there, especially for all the fluff. I love fluff. I'm a fluffy person. So, yeah. But I need to eat, and everybody else needs to probably get some rest as well, because it's been a long one. So, now I got to figure out how to end the stream in OBS, but I already found the button, so I guess that's going to be quite easy. So, peace out, everybody, and have a great rest of your week. It's only Monday, but it's going to get better from here. Trust me. And, yeah. I'll probably schedule a Clash Royale gameplay video for tomorrow. But nobody's interested in that, but yeah. Oh, I have fallen off. I have become a gamer instead of a mathematician. But anyway, see you some other time.